Hey!
Hello,
Cheers.
Internet. Scott Whelan died.
Oh,
I
wow.
like your cell. He gave a shit.
Oh, man.
I'm sad. Stuntman Pilots were great.
Stuntman Pilots were a band 20 years ago.
No,
Hasn't been a band in a long
he's
time.
banned.
Oh,
He's a band member.
it's music, yeah.
Yeah,
Kobe
you guys
Bryant's
got me on that
retiring.
one.
Oh,
what
Kobe
band
Bryant's
is he in?
dead.
He's in the late.
He retired like with a poem.
Yeah,
or
he was a
something,
poet.
Right?
He announced his retirement
Yeah.
with a poem.
Oh, okay,
Which I
right.
thought was actually kind of cool.
Right.
I didn't have a
It
problem
didn't
with
rhyme. I didn't like it.
You didn't like because it didn't rhyme.
I have
So
a,
poetry's only good if it rhymes.
Hey, welcome to
bit of
Off
a history of
Topic,
poetry.
episode number 1. It's our first official episode.
It's our 5th podcast.
Yes,
First
but
official.
let's just call it number 1.
Yeah.
I
Never look
heard-
back because everyone's gonna go back and forth like that.
I heard those first 4,
Yeah.
the sponsor 4. I heard those are some of the best podcasts ever made.
Yeah.
And the only way you can get it is to sponsor on our website.
Wow, that's
Oh,
great.
yeah.
That's great.
That's
hey,
quite a
Wait, so
claim.
are you saying
I'm not trying to get people to sponsor
Are you
on the
saying
website.
you should sponsor on the website? Where,
No.
where can I go to get a sponsorship on the website, Jeff?
I don't know, the airport?
weird. Hey, before we get onto that,
That's an
I'll say
old Rooster Teeth
this episode sponsored in part by Crunchyroll.
Hey.
Nice.
Oh, there it is. They
Hey,
threw it up
and
there.
the RT
Yeah.
store.
And the RT store. Also, we got
there.
them to sponsor us.
Yay.
We got Rooster Teeth to sponsor this
Holy
podcast.
shit.
Wait, do we get free
Did
stuff
they make
from
yeah.
Rooster Teeth then?
I'm demanding free shit.
Oh,
I haven't gotten a shirt
I was
in a
told
while.
specifically by Emily, our store manager, not to talk about socks on the podcast.
You see now you were
Really?
told not to talk about the socks because we just got a bigger stock in of socks.
Yeah.
And we're already selling them like crazy, like way more than Funhouse.
I was like,
can't even
way
keep
more.
track. So she's like
we've doubled Funhouse's sock sales in today.
alone,
Yeah.
this morning, right? So don't mention it because they'll really sell out.
She was like, no, they're selling too fast. Don't talk about it.
Okay, so we won't talk about.
not gonna talk about
we
it.
Which is
won't
what you
talk
wanna
about
do.
the
When
Achievement
you-
Hunter Stride Line socks
Yeah,
available
right.
at the RT store on Off Topic. We
When
will
you
not
own a store,
discuss
you
this.
don't want to talk about stuff that's doing very well. You just want to keep it quiet. Like, oh yeah,
Listen,
we're selling lots.
I'm
It
being-
does
Let's
so
not sell
well.
more of these socks.
Well, I
we
think-
all like Emily. Let's be respectful to her.
okay.
The
we'll be respectful
reasoning-
for her and not talk about the Stride
The
Line
thing
socks,
is-
which are amazing that you get at store.
It's really hard to tell what is sarcasm and what
No,
is
nothing is. Shut the hell up, Jeremy.
Nothing is sarcasm. Everything
God.
is.
I think
permitted.
what she didn't want to happen was, you see, this podcast live right now for sponsors
Yeah.
on the website.
Tomorrow for everybody on the website.
Tomorrow for sponsors
Sponsors
on the
on the
website.
website.
Special sponsor on the website.
And
Swing and a miss.
eventually iTunes.
Sunday.
Everybody on the website.
The
Everybody
fear-
on YouTube.
I think the fear, her line of reasoning was, if you talk about the socks, the masses of people that watch this, the 100 or 200 people that
Million.
watch this,
Million.
Right.
Millions.
the
100 million.
entire country of China is going to watch
Slovakia.
this. Yeah, 2 billion people are going to see this. On Sunday, when they get to see it, the socks will already be sold out again. So she was like, you're just going to make people
And they
sad.
will
Pretty
be.
much a guarantee.
They will be. But here's the thing. We didn't mention it, so it's fine.
It's not our fault.
We
that
didn't
they're
talk
sold
about
out.
it.
So if
Yeah.
they're sold out, it's not because of us. It
doesn't
it's
matter.
just because people just dislike Funhouse.
Right. So
Yeah.
Merry
That's
Christmas.
pretty much it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas to us. So this is our first public episode. What that means is we did 4 test episodes for our sponsors.
What were
at
those called?
roosterteeth.com.
Point 1, point 2, point 3, and point 4?
No,
It was
0.99999.
Yeah, it was 0.010203, and it was supposed to be 0.99s, but I think they only put 4 nines because they got
Lazy.
I realized
Jesus.
I was on the first 2. There were some changes.
Yeah.
Because this is a new table to me.
It
This
is.
is
This
a new
is like
table.
the 4th table.
It is.
It's a
really?
table.
3rd,
But
maybe?
We should say, for those of you who missed the first 4, like if you're not a sponsor, haven't seen the first 4, just watch the show Mountain Monsters, and that's pretty much.
That's episode 1.
That's episode
That's
one.
like I mean that's pretty
Yeah,
much
that
it.
is episode 1. Episode 2 is Gavin's creative director. He'll fire
Yeah.
you.
Creative
Yeah.
director here.
You know, that's number 2.
He'll fire you, super fire.
Number 3, it took the whole of a podcast for Matt to almost drink a beer,
Right.
but he still poured half of it into Lindsay's
That's true.
cup.
Was that the super inspirational one where you guys talk about how you got your
No,
That was
That was
4.
999.
That was 4,
999.
and that's called just like watch us stroke our own egos.
Yeah, exactly.
For an hour.
Just
Yeah.
the
With
Achievement Hunter
both
masturbation, essentially.
Right,
is
yeah,
what that
and we
was.
were all doing it. So, I mean, really, you're caught up, even if you haven't watched the first 4.
But mostly Mountain Monsters.
But mostly Mountain
Right
Monsters.
after episode 1, we went back to the office and Michael put on an episode of Mountain Monsters. We just sat there and watched it.
It's true.
Michael's like, look, he's naked and covered in mud.
he
We're like,
was.
"Watch this, awesome."
Let me ask you guys a question.
Yeah.
Did you guys watch the VGAs last night?
Watch
I
some of
did
it.
not.
I watched like a live.
I was
that was-
fucking sleeping all day yesterday.
You know what I was impressed, or not impressed, but kind of surprised by? All the Konami shit. Did you catch any of that stuff?
That was interesting. I will talk about it in a second,
okay,
too.
what were you surprised
But
by?
the thing that I was surprised by the production value, it was incredibly high for a show that was only streamed on Twitch and YouTube. I tried to watch it on TV,
Yeah.
and it wasn't broadcast
It was
on Spike or
on like
anything.
9 different streaming networks.
Yeah.
though. They had a whole bunch of
They
different.
put a
streaming
lot of
things.
money into that.
Yeah.
They know
Also
that's
found
the way
out
to
that
go.
band Churches, who I listen to,
Yeah.
lead singer is cute.
And they're from like what are they, Sweden or something?
Sure, I don't give a
I
shit.
don't know. They're anyway. But yeah, the Konami got shit all over. Yeah,
They got shit all over.
because Metal Gear Solid
Jeff
like
stole my first name Keeley.
that
like,
bastard.
Yeah.
The Keeley Awards.
Dumped all over him.
A good dude, that Jeff Keeley.
You want to
We
see
saw
Jeff
him in Los
Keeley
Angeles recently.
fucking bored out of his mind and annoyed? Go back and watch our Rainbow Six Siege battle against Funhouse. I
was wondering how you
watch
gonna
him
fit
deal
in.
with James.
Yeah,
He is not having it.
No, that was.
I was in LA.
Oh,
I was in
comedy.
LA. You and I were in LA earlier this week.
Yeah.
And we watched that with Funhouse. They had already dissected it, and they like had the
yeah,
moments where like,
yeah.
why? This is the moment with like at 17:02 is when Keeley realizes this happens. And
Right.
They had it like timestamped
Yeah.
down.
That's
I think it was
awesome.
great for us because it's like we got to watch that and didn't have to do anything because James did the speech for us.
Yeah, it was
Like,
nice.
we had to do nothing.
The
I just
recap.
stood there on stage and
There's
just soaked up our victory.
At
and
one
that's
point
it.
before, he was asking Lawrence if they were going to win or not, and Lawrence went on this whole rant about how they're Jello, and if you don't expect Jello to do, nobody expects Jello to do well, so if it doesn't do well, it's not a bad deal. And like Keeley's just checked out.
What?
He's just like trying to get away from Lawrence, and Lawrence is going and going and going on this
Walking
whole
towards
analogy that
him.
makes no fucking sense. It was really funny.
Anyway, those Funhouse guys, funny dudes.
Yeah.
Jeff
Yeah, they'll,
Keeley,
they'll
funny
be
dude.
here at some point.
Mediocre
doing some
socks.
stuff.
Funny dudes.
Mediocre socks.
Right, the socks are great quality. It's the content of the
Yeah.
sock
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
mediocre, and the content is Funhouse.
The logo and
Colors,
it's
yeah.
not-
This is
not
this
so
is
much.
I believe the flagship reason
I
to
know it's
have this
not.
podcast should be to diss Funhouse.
I know it's not, but I can't help. Every time I see the Funhouse logo, I think of a swastika.
It is literally not even close.
Something
No,
about it, man.
I mean, there's just a circle and there's some lines and there's
It's
I
something
would
about
say
it.
not even close.
I would say
There's
it's
definitely- we don't- we
I
don't
look at
have
Adam
the logo.
Kovic,
Hey.
I think Nazi.
they're both shapes.
Is there any way we can get the Funhouse logo and a swastika right next to each other on this
Jesus.
screen back here by the end of the episode?
And then
It'd
people-
be the same image.
I
Jack.
know it'd
You
be
could just put
literally
up
it'd be
one
like a
image.
mirror. Yeah. So yeah, it shouldn't be too difficult.
Man,
right?
you got to Funhouse swastika in less than 8 minutes.
Well done.
Thanks, man.
Cheers.
That was
Episode
good.
1.
That was good.
Episode 1.
Dude, speaking of episode 1, I want to give a shout out to Josh Shercliffe because a couple months ago I tweeted out, "Hey, what'd be a good name for the podcast?" And he said "Off Topic."
Nice.
And that's where I got the name from. So I just kept that. So I give him a shout out. Give him a shout out on the test episode. Give him a shout out in episode 1. Now you're dead to me.
Yeah.
You know.
Congratulations, Josh.
I mean, thanks a lot.
Hope
You-
it was a good life.
you know, I have repaid the service.
Buy some
There you
Achievement
go.
Hunter socks.
Can I
Yeah.
get a drink, Michael? Do you need anything?
No, I'll grab one.
Okay.
I kind of want to get it myself.
Yeah.
You know, like
It's nice.
I had a
It's
Red
nice
Bull.
feeling.
That's true. We should talk about, like, if you haven't seen this before, you should check out this amazing set. I don't
Yeah.
go to the wide shot. Look at this.
Yeah.
This incredible looking set and a real
It's-
working bar.
It's
with
already
actual
like
tabs.
old news to us.
Yeah, but I mean, at this point, like some people might on YouTube, this is the first time they've
Also,
seen it. This is
also,
a badass.
if
set.
you work at Rooster Teeth and you're not a part of this podcast, stop drinking our
That's not for
fucking
you.
beer.
Yeah, all of it.
God damn.
Liquor, everything.
They killed our keg. By
Yeah.
the second podcast.
Yeah, I mean we helped. Too.
Yeah.
We did
Yeah,
not
we
drink
did
a
a little
keg
bit.
in 2 podcasts.
Well, I think it's. Is
Michael
it a
made
full
some
keg?
dents in that.
I made some dents. My drinking went up significantly once we got this set.
Yeah.
Because it's like, usually our go-to for liquor is Gus's office, which is really far now. Like
but this
from-
is even close. This is
right from where we
moderately
are
closer.
and where Gus's office is. It's significantly further, and so now this is closer. I don't feel bad about taking all of Gus's liquor. I mean, I know you never did. I felt bad for the both of us. And now it's even closer.
I had to suffer through a lot of years of friendship with that dude.
No, I know.
feel like I'm owed the
No,
liquor.
right, and you might be, but I'm not a part of that. So every time you're like, fuck Gus, let's take his liquor. No, he owes us. I'm like, well, maybe he owes
right.
you. I don't know.
I'm also here.
But now I have the set, so it's like, well, I mean, I gotta come by and make sure this cup was washed out. I might as well get a shot of vodka while I'm here.
The
Might as well
best
make
part
it
about
dirty
going
again.
in and taking
Right.
Gus's liquor, though, was Gus was never there.
Yes,
Because Gus doesn't
it's
come
true.
to work.
A lot of
He's never
conversations
here.
with Barbara
I think
and
he's in
Bethany.
Australia.
You walk
right
in. No, he's at that PlayStation thing right now, I think.
Yeah, in
And then he
Australia.
goes to.
No, I thought he was.
No,
in
that,
I know.
he goes to
I know
Australia
He's on some
next
long
week.
ass
No, I mean, well, Esther just tweeted she's on a 14-hour flight, so I
Yeah,
imagine.
Doesn't mean that they're on a flight together.
Yeah, that's true.
They are though.
She's
Esther's
just
got
around the
hose in
world.
different area codes, my friend. No, I think he just left the PlayStation event and then is now on his way to Australia.
I think you got it backwards, but whatever. Either,
Move
either
on,
way,
man.
he's not here.
Gus
That's what
is
we're
not
saying.
in this
You are
location.
corrected. He's
Fuck
not
him.
here.
Fight him.
What I know
What
is
you
that
know.
the PlayStation event Gus went to, or is going to, whatever, has special. Bungie's going to be there, and they're going to have special shaders that you can only get at that event. Gus is
Nice.
gonna get me one.
Ooh.
They
Jeff is
sell
so
on eBay for $100.
smug about that.
Dude,
It's
Yeah.
like his favorite
and I
thing.
also
that's
asked
fine.
him not to get any for the rest of you guys.
Jeff likes things that
Well, what's
I was
this-
just
what-
saying. Jeff likes things other people can't have.
Yeah.
So what's the shader? What's so special about it?
It's you don't have
different
it.
color.
Special.
Jack.
It's
But you don't have it.
anywhere
Is it
else.
something easily recognizable? Like, oh shit,
Exclusive.
how do you get that? And I, it can't.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
that.
it's just a PlayStation logo across your face.
Get your head on fire.
The best part about going into Gus's office is A, he's never there, so you don't have to talk to him.
Right.
And B, you get the shamed look from Barbara and Bethany when they shake their head. And they're like,
More so from Barbara though. I don't think Bethany gives you as much shame as Barbara does.
yeah, probably not.
Barbara usually gives you the shame of look of like, what time is it? And
Yeah.
then you're drinking. And she'll usually, especially if it's like the end of the bottle or where you finish the bottle, she'll throw out a like, I didn't even have any of that.
Yeah, it's in your fucking office. That's not my problem.
That's usually your response.
It's-
And
you can
you'll
touch
be
it.
like, well, it's right here. Glug, 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 glug.
Like, you don't even have to get out of your goddamn chair to access it. It's not my
Yeah.
fucking fault. You're lazy.
green with envy over that. So now I have
Like
the
not
bar.
drinking is being lazy. I love
It
it.
is. It is.
Yeah.
It is laziness. At
If
its
you
purest
lament not
form.
getting any of it, it's like, no, we bought that bottle and I was thinking sometime in the distant future, I might want a little
I
bit.
might partake.
I might partake. Sometime between now and the rapture, I might want to have a tad. It's meant to be drunk.
I can't tell if you're becoming Dennis or Mac right now.
Definitely more Dennis.
Yeah.
He's talking about,
That's
never.
what I
He's
was
talking about.
Never
Ra-
refer to myself as Matt.
he's talking about Rapture right
dare,
now.
bro.
He's talking Rapture
The Rapture
stuff.
is the only Mac.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
but it was very eloquent the way
Yeah.
he got there.
No.
Mac's a very like, you're gonna go to hell. God's
Yeah.
gonna smite everyone that deserves it.
You got to be more better for
That
God.
cross needs to
Yeah,
be
yeah.
covered in blood.
yeah. You gotta be out there in the muck, just oiling down dudes.
Dude,
Yeah.
speaking of oiling down dudes,
Yeah.
new season of Always Sunny comes out in January.
Yeah,
very soon.
You know what? I'm glad about this table. I can tell how much you appreciate it by your like.
yeah, you banging on it.
Yeah, and it's
sorry.
not shaking, it's not wobbling. It's
No.
good.
No, it's good. It's solid table.
It's good. Yeah.
I bet I could fucking lift it though. If I wanted to.
Go for it. Try and lift
Probably.
it.
They do
You
move
probably,
it to get it
you
over
probably
there.
could lift it. It's not bolted
gonna
to
do-
the
not gonna
fucking
do that.
floor.
Maybe later.
I bet I could lift it.
They had a forklift come in.
He
I bet I
didn't
could,
say- he didn't
I bet I
say
could Charlie
flip
McDennis it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you could Charlie
Yeah,
McDennis, the Charlie McDennis board right behind
True.
you.
We got to nail it down.
We should not nail it down.
Who made that for us?
I don't know. They made it. We had it in the office for a few months, and then
One of us that
Marcus,
Josh dude.
Marcus came in scrounging for some props, and I was like, "Oh, grab this thing. Throw that up there.
Makes sense.
That looks cool." Yeah, this set's pretty amazing.
Hey, you and I got a problem.
Uh-oh. Like between us?
Yeah.
Oh, is it iZombie?
It's iZombie.
Yeah.
We're fucking
no.
like 4 episodes behind.
Well, yeah, there were 3 or 4.
3 or 4 behind.
Yeah, but the upside is they must have, it either must be next week or they must have just done the mid-season break.
Yeah.
Like, we're at episode 8 or 9.
I officially launched my studio last night.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, the studio.
Uh-huh.
I finally got internet out there.
You
so
got, like, the couch arrangement
got
set
the couch,
up
got a
good?
120-inch screen with the projector that I bought on accident. That whole thing.
Yeah. That looks
Yeah,
good though.
the couches you
Good.
bought on accident.
Couch was on purpose, but it's too big.
So
but
did
so
you,
we
like,
can
trade that in yet or no?
Oh no.
No, they fit it.
No,
Okay.
it's wedged in there.
No, I knew it was wedged, but your last comment was you're like, it's wedged, I made it work. I'm like, oh, good, so you're
My last
keeping
comment
it.
was like,
And
my
then
fucking wife wants to get a new sofa.
I believe it was-
She can deal with taking it back and that whole
I
thing.
believe it
measured.
was Lady Ramsey was not satisfied.
Lady Ramsey was not satisfied.
Is what the last comment
Lady
was.
Ramsey has every opportunity to remedy
okay.
that if she
You
wants
discovering
to.
it
So-
didn't fit was on off topic.
Was it?
Yeah, because then you texted ha ha ha.
Oh, that's
ha,
right.
Yeah, and then you dealt with that at Halloween. That's
Yeah.
when you told me she wasn't happy about it.
Yeah.
You can't. Now nobody can be happy all the time.
But I guess the good thing is if it's up to Griffin to change it and it goes the way of the hot tub, it'll just stay there forever. Nothing will happen.
yeah, no, it's
Wasn't
it's,
that,
it's,
is that
it's there
still
permanently.
is that still up to her and Gavin? By the
the
way,
hot tub?
to
Yeah,
get
I'm
the
still
hot
waiting
tub?
on them to figure that out.
Okay.
But yeah, no. So it's awesome. The first thing I did, Millie and I sat down and enjoyed some ridiculousness.
Which you don't invite Gavin to anymore.
No, I don't.
Yeah. How
Fuck
dare
him.
you?
Fuck him. He knows where I live.
Go
to one of his
he
free
gets
houses.
he gets
Yeah.
offended a lot.
He's
about
like,
coming
he's like,
to places he
here's
just
Gavin.
doesn't show up to.
Here's Gavin. Hey, Michael, had a lot of fun hanging out watching iZombie last night. You guys watched iZombie together last night? Like, yeah, we do every Tuesday.
Yeah.
He goes, well, you didn't invite me. You don't like the show. And you came over and you said it sucked and you didn't want to watch it anymore. Well, Yeah, but I want to hang out.
Oh.
Like, tough shit.
And then I even was there for that conversation when that happened, and he was like, "Well, maybe if you sandwich an episode with a ridiculousness at the beginning and one at the end, then I'd show up." To which you said, "Sure, I'll do that, absolutely." And then the next episode came, and Gavin was nowhere to be found.
No, fuck him.
Yeah.
It was a good one though. It had Action Bronson in it, which is another thing. I am currently winning a celebrity auction to win a 2-hour cooking session with Action Bronson.
Well, you were.
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
My wife let me. No, I rebid. My wife let me.
you got knocked out?
I'm saying now you just told
what
everyone to
this stuff?
outbid you, though.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm just saying.
That's
Oh,
the
man,
gauntlet has been
someone's
thrown.
Jeff saying
Jesus
Someone's
Christ.
got it now.
Hey, it's for charity. If I don't win, I don't win. As long as
Okay.
the homeless cancer kids or whatever get the
Probably
food
not.
they need.
It's probably
or
not both.
They had lupus or something.
Probably not all of that. Probably one of those.
There's like Doctors Without Borders. Maybe.
Very
imagine.
specific charity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like
Lupus
that.
cancer kids without homes.
Yeah.
And borders.
With AIDS.
You good? You got it all out of you?
I think so.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna grab a drink.
Sure.
Nice.
What do you guys want to talk about while Michael's gone?
Oh shit!
Let's talk about Caddyshack.
Yeah, Jeremy's never
yeah.
seen Caddyshack.
No, I
Never
haven't.
seen Caddyshack.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Are you one of those weird people that like has never seen movies?
Like,
in the
I
80s
haven't
and
seen
90s?
Star Wars.
Pretty
I'm not
much,
going to
yeah.
watch it now
What the
because
fuck?
whatever.
No, I mean, like, I am one of those guys. You just said Star Wars. I haven't seen the 5th and 6th Star Wars. Episode 5 and 6.
Like,
Empire Strikes
Empire
Back
and
is the
Jedi?
second
Yes.
greatest movie ever made.
I know. I know it's great.
Why?
Watch
I haven't
it!
seen it.
why not?
Because I just don't
Unwatch
like sitting
the
down
rest
and
of the
watching
episode.
I
Watch
just hate. I don't like doing it. I don't like sitting down and watching a movie.
You don't like sitting down and watching a movie?
No.
What the hell is wrong with
Well,
you?
you're out of the movie thing we're gonna do.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What movie thing?
Shut
Yeah,
up.
don't even mention it because you're not a part of it. So don't worry about it.
It's
Bitch.
all right.
Wait, okay.
You don't have 90 goddamn. You'll sit down and you'll play Fallout 4 for
Yeah.
11 hours. You'll soil yourself playing Fallout 4.
And it has.
It's true. Yeah, I have.
You can't put down
Depends. I pick up Depends.
85 minutes to sit down and watch one of the greatest films of all
yeah,
time.
that's a little silly.
I just feel like I'm not doing anything. I like doing stuff.
What the fuck does that mean?
Like, but when you're playing a game, you're playing it.
Here's what
and
you do.
shit.
Here's what you
Wait,
do.
wait,
Here's what
okay.
you do.
So do you not read books or anything like that?
I don't read books.
Well, he's illiterate as fuck, dude. Come on.
Yeah.
Here's what you do. Here's what you do. Take your
all right.
take your controller. Take your Xbox One controller.
Yeah.
Put on Empire Strikes Back and
If you
pretend
tell me
you're
to press
playing
buttons while I'm
Battlefront.
watching the movie,
There you go.
Because I'll be a stormtrooper. I'll miss everything.
Take the batteries out and just play it. Pretend like you're like look at me. I'm Darth Vader.
Like when you tell a little kid they're playing a game with
Yeah,
you,
exactly.
You give them the
Like the
controller.
first 4 years of my daughter's video game experience. Yes.
Right.
Yeah. You're playing too, honey.
I'm gonna do that. And
Now
I'm gonna-
she plays
I'm gonna
for you.
live stream the whole thing.
And you hold the fake controller.
Okay, have you seen Godfather?
I've seen Godfather 2.
But you haven't seen
God
Godfather.
damn,
One-
dude.
One of the greatest films ever.
No, seriously, there's a lot of films I've not seen.
There's like I'm a piece of shit like that, like classical old movies I don't really give a shit about.
Yeah.
And then, like I know how dumb I am. Like yeah, I don't give a shit about the Wizard of Oz. Like I just
yeah.
I was not alive when it came out. It's not that big a deal to me.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I get color was a big deal. You know, that movie came out now, I'd be like, but I can understand why people watch that stuff. But you're talking about movies from the 80s.
Have you seen
I wasn't
Goodfellas?
alive
What
in
the
the 80s.
hell?
Have you seen Goodfellas?
You just said you weren't movies when you weren't alive. I wasn't
Yes.
alive in the 80s.
I'm referring to like 30 years ago, Jeremy, not like 2 years before I was born.
Okay.
Jeff's hurting.
Okay.
Jeff.
If I asked you to name 2 Martin Scorsese movies, could you do that?
No.
Yeah, like I said, that's.
Oh my god.
If it was anyone else, I would be like, ooh.
Yeah.
Scorsese, I can even do that.
Yeah, like that's. I mean, that's.
Well,
like,
I mean,
Titanic. Isn't he do all the?
how about Spielberg? Can you name
DiCaprio?
3 Spielberg movies?
Name one.
Jurassic Park,
Okay, that's 1.
E.T.,
That's 2.
and something else probably.
This is a really good one.
Well, there
a big
was
one.
a list of people with Liam Neeson.
Oh, Indiana Jones. Thank you.
No.
Is that not him? Well, you were just singing that though. You asshole!
What?
Threw me off the trail.
Are you alright, Jeff? Have you recovered from this yet?
I'm good.
Okay, so do you watch movies now?
I
do you
need
watch
Saving
anything that came out?
Private
Like, do you just watch
Ryan,
nothing?
Schindler's
Ever?
I need to have
No.
these. This
War
needs
of
to be a
the
part of the
Worlds.
interview process.
You
Yeah.
hired him.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at
That's-
Jeremy. I'm
you're-
mad at Jeff.
You're mad at Jeremy.
That's funny. I'm mad at Jeff too.
Yeah. Matt's the same way, isn't it? Then he hasn't seen shit.
Yeah.
Like that whole room was like, yeah, I don't know. I heard about those movies.
So-
don't you people have families? Didn't you have like
I know.
parents that
Didn't
watch
you go to like
movies?
movies? Like, didn't your parents take you out?
I
to a
watch
movie
all
theater?
the movies that my
Like, did
father
you,
used to
Did you see like
watch.
Lion King or something in the
Yeah.
movie? Like, oh my god, it's a
I've
great
seen
movie.
Commando.
I've seen Disney
like
films like when I was
Rambo.
a kid, but then like, cause yeah, my parents would take me to see movies when I was a kid,
Okay.
right? Like, you know, like Disney films and shit like that. But then once that stopped, I was like, I just stopped doing it.
It's not like church. You can't just stop. I mean, you have to go see movies.
Listen,
Yeah, it's not like church. I agree with Jack. Demolition Man, they don't show that in church.
Yeah.
they don't.
He gets
That'd be a
frozen.
cool-
I would go
fucking
to church.
Yeah.
If it was Dennis Leary from Demolition Man giving the sermon every week.
Jeremy,
Hell yeah, I
you
would go to
lived in the
church.
sewers.
Okay. Oh, I thought you said I lived in the
I'd bang
streets.
Sandra Bullock.
That's incorrect.
And Taco Bell.
Would you regular banger or like future
Yo
banger
quiero.
with the thing on?
I'd regular banger.
He was just like, ugh.
That was
He
like
couldn't handle it.
that was Wesley Snipes pre-tax evasion. Like,
I mean,
that was some
way
good stuff.
pre-tax
Yeah.
evasion.
It was pre-Blade.
Yeah, it was. It was
Man.
substantially.
And Rob
pre-Blade.
Schneider when he was still funny before everyone realized that was his only.
Before
bit.
he's a derp.
And the high five where they
Running Man?
Have a
you
joy,
ever
joy
seen
day.
Running Man?
Nope.
Let's. All right. If the question is, have you ever seen blank? It's gonna be the answer's gonna be
I
no.
know, but
yeah.
I feel
Well,
like I need to keep shocking myself.
Most likely the
Yeah.
answer will be no. Every now
Those
and
are,
again,
like,
a
classic
curveball will
movies.
come
Okay,
in.
what was the last movie you saw
Like in theaters?
in theaters?
Fuck, dude, I don't even know.
You sound like an
What was the
old
last movie you
person.
saw at your house?
What's the last movie you saw?
Oh,
Name a movie.
The last movie I can remember seeing in theaters was when Kat wanted to go see like the newest Toy Story.
Oh, Toy Story 3?
You didn't
Yeah.
even know what it was. You're just like,
No,
whatever
I've
the
seen
new
the
one.
other one.
Yeah.
The most recent.
The most-
That was,
Whatever.
that was the most recent one. Oh no, I saw Big Hero 6, that animated movie with, but that's when I first
Oh,
started
shit.
working here.
Look, hey, look at this.
I made it the colors.
Yeah, it's practically the same thing. So this is the Funhouse logo, and that's the Schwat. I think. Oh wait,
swastika.
I'm getting
It's
them backwards.
interchangeable.
Not a
I'm telling you.
swastika.
That
I
is
don't know
amazing.
how Joel Rubin works there.
Yeah.
I really don't.
I like that.
Wow.
I like that. I know they're probably not watching this right now because there's an all hands meeting going on. That they're all watching instead of
Yeah,
this.
they are.
And so they're like, no.
Oh, we're not supposed to be live streaming at the same time as another production.
Oh yeah. Oops. Sorry.
all hands.
We were
It's
here
not on our
first.
Sorry,
channel,
CEO.
though. We're not streaming it, so
Sure.
we're fine. So now, do we leave that up there for anyone that now just turned the podcast on? They were
Just
like,
looked over there.
someone, I want to see the person that turns it on though, and they go, huh?
Yeah. I'll
I
be
can
damned.
see it.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
I'd
That
buy
is-
those socks.
That is damning. Do you think we're gonna start to see like people getting the Funhouse tattoo, like a line through it?
Yeah.
Maybe,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if Strideline would make the one on the right up here. I think it's only the.
We already
the
make
left.
that one, don't we? It's the one on the left.
Oh
they
shit!
don't-
I got it backwards. My bad.
You gotta pay attention.
If someone quits Funhouse, you gotta cut the logo into their forehead so that everyone knows.
That's the dilemma.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna space that out about 15 minutes from the ad read.
Can anyone?
Okay.
Yeah. Can anyone
I was-
Photoshop Brad Pitt from Inglourious Bastards carving the Funhouse logo
seen it.
on someone's forehead?
He's seen it.
I've
He's
seen it.
Inglourious
Hey, there you
Basterds.
go. That's one.
All right.
Seen it twice.
Okay, who directed that?
I was gonna say that.
Tarantino?
There you go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Who? Never mind.
I will not answer live directing
Yeah.
questions. That was it.
That's all right. I'm proud that you knew Tarantino.
That means he's not gonna know them. He will not answer them.
Our friend Tina is in that movie.
She is.
Dude,
Very
there
good.
was
very
a
beginning.
Tarantino film that just like shit the bed. Like, what's that one? The Hateful Eight?
I don't know if she shit the bed.
Well, there was some.
out yet.
There was
No,
a projection
pre-screening thing.
issue. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they shot it in IMAX. And they were showing it in a theater in Los Angeles, and the IMAX projector like fucked up. Like the projection was terrible. So halfway through, there's an intermission actually in this movie. Halfway through it, they switched over to digital.
So are
it's
they
just
doing that
like-
in every theater showing of the Hateful Eight, having an intermission?
Really have to leave?
Well, no, they're doing it for IMAX because IMAX they actually have to switch the reels. Like the way film works is like the IMAX reels are enormous, and this is super dorky. And they actually have multiple platters.
Professor Boring.
So they run half the movie through, and then they show like basically a single card while they swap it over, which is the intermission, and then they swap it over to the other reel or the other platter, and then that runs.
So, like, on the off chance I went to go see it in the Alamo, it's gonna have an intermission?
No.
Probably
No?
not, because
Alright,
they don't run 70 millimeter at the Alamo.
Good.
If you went to the Bob Bullock Theater, maybe if they show it there. There's my super dorky talk of the day. Are you gonna go see Hateful Eight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
gonna
not a fucking retard recluse like him. I
Yeah.
gotta see movies.
That's me.
Jeff doesn't hate
the
movies.
double R over
I
here.
just saw the fucking You're the R&R connection by yourself. I just saw the goddamn fourth fucking
Goddamn fourth fucking what?
Hunger Games movie. There it is.
Oh, there you go.
Hey.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something.
How was it?
Piece of shit.
Yeah, it was turdy.
Yeah, it
See,
sucked.
what sucks is too is I'm gonna watch the first 3 and then see it because it's
It
been
did.
so long and I don't remember what the hell's going on.
It did that thing that Lord of the Rings did, where it had like 7 endings.
Oh God!
But it's not Lord of the Rings.
Right.
It's a piece of shit. So it really
it
drags.
just like ends 6 times. And
yeah,
waiting
you're just like,
to
stop.
leave.
And each one's worse than
Just
the
let
last.
me go.
Like,
Damn.
that would have been an No.
Just get on the fucking boat
Would've been-
and go.
no.
I mean, really, since Lenny Kravitz left the movies, it's just kind of like, yeah, what's the
It
point
went
of watching
downhill
it? Yeah.
right after that in the
Yeah.
second one.
So the second one was good. The first one was.
Second one was the only good one. First
Second
one
one was
was,
good. The third one not good, and I've heard the fourth one's terrible.
It's just trash.
Yeah.
Second one was good up until the ending, and then it was just like, get out, see the next movie.
Yeah.
Had one of those classic like half a movie
Yeah.
movies.
Back to the Future 2 ending, where it's like, oh, to be continued.
Pirates of the Caribbean 2.
Yeah, but I mean, even 2 like ended and set up the
I'm
next
sorry,
adventure.
you must
Yeah,
be
yeah.
so
You know what I
lost
mean?
right now.
Yeah, Back to the
Pirates
Future.
of the Caribbean.
Okay, Back to the Future.
I heard that in there.
It's a movie starring Michael J. Fox.
I've seen
Right?
Back to the
Roy.
It goes back. Did you see Back to the Future 2?
I have not seen the second or third.
Okay, well, then,
Let's go on.
what happened in the first one? You're like, I'm not even touching
Yeah.
the next 2. This was just ugh.
Back to the Future might be the best trilogy of all time, like a complete trilogy of movies.
It's pretty awesome.
Ever.
Isn't that like not allowed to be touched
disagree.
now? Like it's never allowed to be remade. or have a-
Bob Gale and Robert Zemeckis, who wrote and directed that movie. Well, Bob
I'm gonna
Gale
say it's
wrote
up
it, and
there.
Zemeckis directed
I don't
it.
like to-
They've come out and said,
Really? It's
too
over
long.
their dead bodies, they will never allow it to be remade.
Yeah,
Yeah,
or
but they'll
another
die
one
eventually.
made.
Back to
Yeah.
the Future,
Yeah.
Back to the Future 1 is great. Back to the Future 3 is great. 2 is okay.
2 is fun.
It's so long. It's 7 hours long.
No, it's not 7
It is.
hours.
It's so fucking long. It's got
It ain't
some
Steven
iconic.
Scorsese over here.
It's got some iconic moments in it.
I love
but
it
it's
too.
not
how-
as good as you
But
remember.
I love it too how they go back to the first movie and actually kind of like mess with stuff in the first film.
glad you
that was
like
kind of cool.
That's great for you, man. I'm so happy for you.
Marvin, this is your cousin.
Someone tweeted me and said Marty McFly is 5'4". Is that correct? And they said I'm
Michael
the same
J.
height as
Fox?
Marty
Is Marty McFly a different height than Michael J. Fox?
I don't know.
know.
They specifically said Marty McFly.
It always like weirds me out when I see that clip in the first one when the principal's yelling at him and he like touches his face. He gets
Oh,
so
yeah.
close and he's like,
You're slacking.
"No McFly's ever amounted to anything in the history of Hill Valley." That's a line from the movie.
Yes.
Yeah,
Back to
Hill
the
Valley
Future.
is the location where they're at.
Oh, yeah.
That's where
Right.
the clock tower is.
See, you would never know by looking at him, right?
No,
you wouldn't
no, you
look
think-
at Jeremy and be like, "This guy doesn't know what the fuck is going on in the world."
It is a human idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This cut to Jeremy's looks so long.
Yeah, that's really him throughout life. I don't know how to live except by watching movie and TV. So okay, they like tell me what
Yeah.
to do.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, this is what a normal
It's called
adult's supposed
culture.
to
It's
do.
called culture.
No,
You
so
I
are-
don't know anything.
Someone has like a pop culture reference in like while we're playing Let's Plays. I'm just like, "Ah!"
You're just quietly
That's it,
like.
and I'll just reference something. Well, that was cool.
Hey,
Yeah.
You've been fake laughing at us.
Man,
all this
dude,
time.
Often.
Thank
Yeah.
We've
God
learned
you were
so
never in the
much.
room the same time as Ray. It'd be like 2 people speaking 2 different languages.
Yeah.
Jerry would just be like, he said something about Rocco's Modern Life and the Rugrats and what's GAC? I don't know what that is.
Yeah. Or like Ray would make like a Harry Potter reference or something. Be like, I don't know what you're talking about.
That's like not inside though. That's Harry Potter.
What do you mean? What?
Wait. How many of the Harry Potter movies have you seen? Of the 8, how many have you seen?
Here we go.
Maybe 4? The first 4?
What
Were they even in order, or just like I saw 1, 3?
That is asking too much of me
six?
to
Yeah,
remember.
and 4.
I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna.
And I've read the first 3.
This has turned into like a Jeremy
gonna
hot
go-
seat.
we're
gonna go-
Like, oh, I hate you.
It is.
And this is why we hate you.
This is often in the office. Like, why do we not like
We're
it?
learning so much today.
I
Go ahead,
love
Jeff.
this table though.
What's
it's
up?
so
What?
heavy.
Look at him.
what was the last book you read?
Oh, World War Z. I think was the last one I read.
Good book.
It's a
Good
great book. And I
Great
read
book.
it because of you guys talking about it so much on
Okay,
like, the podcast.
well, that's
and
good.
shit like
All right,
that.
so you do know how to read.
I do know how to read. I just choose not to.
Did you get the audiobook or did you actually read it?
I read it.
Okay.
Yeah. I haven't done it. I haven't.
So if
done
you
audiobook
didn't play
yet.
video games, would you just go home and stand in a closet?
I would just lock myself in a dark room with no like. I wouldn't want any information coming.
He
in.
locks himself in a closet and he paints the walls and then just breathes it in.
I feel sorry for Kat. Like it must. What
Right, that's true.
do they talk about?
Yeah. What do you talk about?
She's seen like every movie too.
Like a
and I
normal
haven't.
person.
Right.
Yeah,
It's like
like
she's
a
she's
human being.
like an adult human being.
Trust me, everything that's going on here about how much you like hate me, that already happened with Kat. She's like,
Yeah.
I hate you.
So you just wore her down.
Yeah.
over
We
time.
should have her on the podcast instead of Jeremy. That's
true.
Maybe
Yeah.
Sixth Desk. Sounds like she'd be better in commentary.
Well,
least
I
Can
mean,
she,
should
can she play
understand
first-person
references.
shooters?
No, she
Well, hey,
can't.
that's
She
fine.
can't. You better not
I don't
hire
think
her.
we can wait. So
Yeah, that's fine.
We're all on the same page there.
Yeah.
Man.
God damn.
I need
so-
a beer for some reason.
So. This is like when you learn someone's like, oh, you're a Jehovah's Witness. Like,
yeah,
okay, you don't,
Here's
so you don't
the,
believe in Christmas and
Here's what I'm gonna
you
do.
got magic underwear, huh?
yeah, all right. So a hole in a sheet.
Yeah.
I'll clear the air of Jeremy.
Okay.
I'll do the sponsor read,
All right.
right? And then that'll like get us back
Special
on
cave.
track. You know, maybe
Magic hat with
he
gold
could go.
plates.
He could go watch something.
That's
Okay.
more reading than I've done.
Here we go. So I got the iPad that.
I was asked.
handed.
I was
Oh,
asked by
here we
two
go.
people
No.
from sales not to fuck up the ad read.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the best part is you were asked not to fuck up the ad read as they walked in. We were talking about you fucking up the ad read on another show.
Yeah.
And you were like, man,
You're like-
I fucked it up.
you were like,
so,
I ruined
so
that one.
hard. I ruined it over and over again. Then they walked in and they were like, Jeff, here's what you need to do during the ad read, which was the whole thing I was talking about. Was
Are you
don't
gonna-
tell Jeff
Hold
what
on a
to
second,
do.
Are you gonna answer this? You gotta answer this?
Hang on.
This is Jeff speaking. I'm live on a podcast.
All right, Jeff's on the phone right now. I'm gonna
Hello.
opt out of this ad read. Hey, what's up? For a second.
What's up?
How's that?
I'm doing a podcast right now with Michael and Jeremy and Jack.
Hello.
Hi.
Who is it? Is
It's
it Griffin?
It's live streamed.
Hi, Griffin.
Hi.
Hello. There's wood here. Tell her the table's made of wood. She
Yeah.
might like that.
I don't think it was chainsawed though.
No, it wasn't.
No.
Jack, do you know what
nice.
kind of wood it is?
What
What's
kind
up,
of wood
mahogany?
is this?
It is mahogany.
Nice.
Did you overhear me or did you guess?
No, I've heard that.
Oh, okay.
You talking to
You've
Marcus.
heard that name
I
of wood
knew him
before.
and smells of rich mahogany.
There you go. yeah.
He did what he does with like pop
Okay.
culture movies. That's why I say like I heard that. Luke Skywalker.
He's,
All right,
he's
hey,
the
I love
Captain
you too.
America.
Tell my
going,
mom and
I
my
know that
grandma I
reference.
said
I
hi."
know that reference.
All right. Hey, it was nice talking to you.
I don't want to this. I don't know anything. Did you see Mark Hamill dressing
Wrong
up as a stormtrooper?
Oh yeah.
That was like going around meeting
yeah.
the fans.
Yeah.
Did you see
You
that
did the
video?
ad read?
Hey, let's.
I didn't do it yet. No, he was talking about Mark Hamill dressing up as a stormtrooper.
And you know who he is because of voice acting in video games.
Well, I know he voices the Joker, but he's also Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
Can you name a video game that he's been not Star Wars related?
Batman.
I mean, he just did.
He did it before the question, genius.
How about where he actually appears in the game?
No.
Fuck. I know the game. I don't know what it's called. It's that it's a Sega CD game.
Hollywood Squares.
Well, it was a PC game. I may have ended up on Sega CD at some point.
They also put it on Sega
Chris
CD.
Roberts worked on it. Guy in Star Citizen. Anyone?
Was it Wing Commander?
Wing Commander.
There you go.
He was a
It was
major
like
character in Wing
aliens.
Commander. Hey, Jeff gets it. Reference.
was it just Mark Hamill?
Yeah, he's like
Yeah.
they did like live video and they actually incorporated video into the game.
Wing Commander is the Matthew Lillard video game.
Yeah.
He wasn't in Wing
Freddie
Commander.
Prinze Jr.,
He wasn't
please.
in Wing Commander as Mark Hamill. He was
No,
playing, okay.
yeah, but it was
Mark
I-
Hamill here. Shit's really going downhill fast.
They have to call me in.
You ever
that
you ever watch anime?
Oh, I sure do, Jeff.
Anime.
You know how I like watching
Stands
anime?
is short for animation.
Yeah, I like watching
Big
them
in Japan.
on Crunchyroll,
It's gonna.
Crunchyroll.
who is also a sponsor on this very episode.
Oh,
of
that's
Off-Topic.
a- that's a
episode
s-
number 1.
Crunchyroll's a sushi, right?
It might be a type. I don't know.
Yeah.
The sushi rolls are a thing.
Yeah.
But Crunchyroll, the streaming service for anime, boy, it's great. You
What-
can watch all the anime you want. You can watch manga. Go ahead. What are you gonna
You
say?
watch manga? I thought you read manga.
Well, you can read it on Crunchyroll.
Ah.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's on there. They put it on the screen.
What's
you can look around and
what's your
stuff.
favorite anime?
I mean, of all time or on Crunchyroll right now?
I don't care.
All right, let's see. I'll read this first, then I'll come back to your question. Crunchyroll is a destination for the most authentic anime experience you can find outside of Japan. Today, we offer the largest, most diverse collection of anime series straight from the source. Each season, we're bringing in the best new anime from Japan to deliver the largest lineup of anime, from classics to new favorites. Currently, my new favorite, Digimon Try.
Are they saying that you can get a better anime experience in Japan?
They might be.
That's what they're implying.
I mean, that's where it's grown, Jeff. That's where it's homegrown.
I mean, that's just one place.
Great.
This is like outside of. That's like nine.
That's a
like,
great comparison. That's
Yeah.
like saying this is the best pizza I can get outside New York City.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's great. That's home slice. I can't fly to Japan every time I want to watch anime, but I can go home and put on Crunchyroll. It's available on so many platforms. Xbox, PlayStation, Wii U, Roku, Android, iOS, etc.
It's on the Apple TV too.
It's on Apple TV. It's not listed here, but that's covered under etc.
There you go.
That sounds like a great service.
Yeah.
And I am interested.
If I'm not signed up right now, Michael, can I go somewhere to maybe get a free trial?
Oh my God, Jack, I can't believe you said that.
Hey.
You can go to crunchyroll.com/offtopic and try 30 days free.
Why'd
Wow.
they took the swastika down?
They did. They took it down during the ad read because they want you to know to go to crunchyroll.com/offtopic. Unlike Jeremy, I see lots of TV and movies and podcasts. And
Right.
what Gus does on the podcast is he'll say the URL over and over again, like crunchyroll.com/offtopic.
It's to
Really just ingrain it in there. It's like, you know what I disliked the
fucking
most
hammer it
about
into
that
your
episode?
brain.
When they said crunchyroll.com/offtopic. I hate it so much I have to go there and see what it is.
If I were to go to crunchyroll.com/offtopic right now,
Yeah.
and I were to sign up
For 1 month free.
my 30 free days.
Yep, 30 free days.
Free 30 days.
Free 30 days.
What you would recommend I watch Digimon Ultra? What was it?
No, Digimon Try.
Triple
Try.
Digimon?
Here's
What's the difference between Digimon and Digimon Try?
Well, Digimon Try.
Is it TRI or TRY?
It's TRI.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Not like they're trying.
we all know.
Oh, you got that?
Yeah.
We all know where Ty left off at the end of Digimon, right? Like,
Yeah,
they
obviously.
did it, they saved the day.
went to Modern
Then we
Family.
saw what happened a couple years later when season 2 started, and like what happened with Davis's group, and Vmon, and Demi Vmon was there. You know, Ty's sister Kari, she was involved in it, and they saved the world again. But what
heard-
happened 3 years after that? I don't know, because I haven't watched Digimon Try yet.
They all grew up and got jobs and started having kids.
They did do that. That's the
It's
very,
like Digimon
very
meets
end.
30 something.
It's like
That's
then
the
go
very
turn in the
end.
dry cleaning, you know, go vote every now and
That
then.
actually did happen.
This
but
sucks.
this is before
Yeah.
that.
God damn it.
So
Remember we used
it's
to
like-
fight?
Yeah, we
We
had
had giant fucking
adventures.
monsters and shit.
Yeah, oh, dude, you mean like Agumon and Greymon?
That's exactly what it meant.
Back in the good
Garurumon
days.
and more.
They
You
could go to
know?
the bar at night and be like, man, remember when we were young? And,
They go there and they were
do
like,
all that
remember when we
shit."
fucked up my Otismon? I couldn't believe it.
damn it.
Gatomon finally evolved, fucking Digivolved into Angelwomon. That shit was crazy.
I know you guys will
Damn.
all get this reference, but it's like the removed final chapter of A Clockwork Orange, where Alex grew up and was at a bar and ran into all of his old friends, and he had a job and was like a grown-up.
Wow.
And he'd left all that behind. You
And-
only get that it's only in the British version.
And he like
you don't get
shook
it in
their
American.
hands and then left, and that was it. And
No,
was
he
like,
just saw
"Good
them and he
job,
was like,
Chow."
there's them.
It's like the
Yeah.
This is like a Billy Joel
Then
song,
he like puts
right?
his tie back on.
Well, that's actually what happens.
yeah, and then he goes and he fucks Crispy Brinkley.
in Digimon Try. Yeah. They meet up in the
Word for
bar and
word.
they remember all the things they did, but I know what I'm gonna watch next on Crunchyroll.
What's that?
It's Digimon Try. I just said it.
Yeah.
So that's it. There you go. The ad read over.
We should mention
I've ended
Ruby's
it.
on Crunchyroll, right?
It is.
Yeah.
I actually downloaded Crunchyroll on the Xbox One like 2-3 weeks ago because I was looking for the anime and I was like, that's where I'll get it at.
There you go.
First thing that popped up, Ruby Volume
Nice.
3. Lindsay
Yeah,
was there.
That's
I was like,
awesome.
The thing you gotta remember about Ruby, it's spelled fucked up.
Yeah.
If you search for R-U-B-Y, you will find
Spelled
it.
fucked up.
It is. He's
It's
right.
R-W. R-W-B-Y. Yeah.
You don't have to search for it. It's just right there waiting for
Like
you,
up in your
Jeff.
face.
Yeah, it's all
Yeah.
up in there.
I heard we made a video game and it was really good.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
we didn't help, but we, the company, made it.
We didn't hurt.
Ryan helped.
Yeah, Ryan's
true.
all over it apparently.
Wave 1 complete.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's
It's
a teacher.
early access though. It's not done.
Yeah, early access on Steam.
Yeah.
Check it out.
still pick it up?
Unlike
If
the
you search
achievement-
for R-U-B-Y on Steam, you're not gonna find it.
you might though.
It's actually on the front page of Steam last time.
Yeah,
I saw it.
Probably
Yeah.
still. They should. I imagine they probably put RUBY in the tags.
I hope
I
somebody.
hope so.
Yeah.
I hope somebody got a screenshot of it.
Of
If
what?
you go
On
to
the front
top
page of Steam.
sellers, it
Oh,
was
okay.
like
Ryan.
it was up there with the AAA. It was like Rainbow Six Just Cause Ruby, like
And then
right there on
Fallout
the
was like
front
underneath
page.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, we're pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do a video on it.
Oh, we will. Yeah, absolutely. For sure.
Which character are you gonna play as, Jeff? Which one's your favorite? Other than Ruby, which is your favorite?
Lay it
Hold
on
on.
us.
Yang.
Yang, there you go.
Okay.
Weiss.
There you go.
Nice.
Can you name the last one?
Balthazar.
There it is.
Blaine.
Blake. Blaine.
Hey, he got there. He got there.
Yeah, I got there. Shut the fuck up.
Ruby. What?
No, the game
Yay.
is cool. I mean,
Balthazar.
like everything I've seen of it looks fantastic. I'm actually excited to play it.
All
and
right,
get in
well,
there.
don't fucking chill.
Well, like people are comparing it to like Dynasty Warriors, and that's like one of my favorite go-to games.
Yeah, but I heard it's like Dynasty Warriors, but good.
Oh! I'm not a huge fan of Dynasty Warriors.
Really?
That's why I didn't get Hyrule Warriors. It's not my game.
Something about like running into like just like 500 enemies and just like
What was
slaughtering
it?
your way
What was
through
the thing with that
motherfucker.
Hyrule Warriors? You were talking to me yesterday about they made like a new character, Link Gina or whatever. What is that?
Link?
No, it's Link Gina. That's actually it. It's Link Gina.
No, that was it. Yeah.
Like a girl Link.
Yeah, Linkle.
Linkle.
A Link Gina to the past is actually going to be the next
Linkle
game.
is a stupid fucking name.
really been getting not great with like the names and stuff lately.
He's not even trying anymore.
And well, I think the problem is they never tried, right? I'm assuming they've never tried, and just whatever they threw out in the '80s just fucking worked.
They're doing a male Zelda called Melda.
But now it's not. I mean, it's just like whatever it is, what it is. There's nothing to compare it to, so it's worked for like 20 years. And now when they change it, it's like that doesn't
That
sound good. Like they came out with a sequel to the Link to the Past. I think last year, 2014. Yeah,
A Link will, yes. A
Link to the Past, great name. A great game.
A Link Between Worlds?
Yeah, it was a Link Between Worlds.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like the same map, it's the same area. It's very nostalgic because that game came out on the Super Nintendo.
I'm already bored of it.
And
Great game.
it was like awesome. So they have
make
in
it,
Link
Jeff.
to the Past, there's the light world and the dark world, and you just go back and forth. But it all takes place in Hyrule. In A Link Between Worlds, you go to a different world. So it's called Hyrule, and then the different world is called Low Rule.
No, it's not.
Oh, seriously?
It is.
No, it's not.
It is.
That's awesome.
That's not real.
Yeah, I was like, no! Like, as I was playing it, I'm like,
Low Rule.
it's Hyrule, and it's fine. It's a fine name, but don't
Yeah.
make it about being high.
Yeah.
It's fucking stupid. It's so stupid.
It can be like high chaos.
That's all that Linkle is.
That was a man who wanted to go home.
Yeah.
Low
Fuck it.
rule.
What about Linkle? It's like, no, what about just make a fucking woman's name?
Yeah.
How about that? Call her something else. Call her whatever you want. She can look like Link. She'd be called fucking Betty for all I care. Linkle? It's so shitty.
A Betty
it's
to the
so
past.
stupid. Well, Betty can go to the future.
A Betty to the
yeah.
past
Atomic
isn't any
Betty.
dumber than a Linkle to the past.
That's true.
Yeah.
Fucking stupid idiots.
Yeah, I'm really. Jeff's been
damn.
really fired up lately about
Yeah.
Nintendo because
Yeah.
he loves it so much.
Yeah.
and they're ruining his lore.
I don't give a shit.
We're kicking around the idea of maybe doing some Nintendo shit again, right?
Yeah, we're
Maybe.
gonna kick around a piece of shit from Nintendo.
I don't
If
care.
Nintendo takes a shit,
You guys do whatever
it
you
gives
wanna
it to
do.
us. Thanks, Jeff. I really appreciate
You do you.
your moral and physical support.
I had nothing
Yeah.
against Nintendo other than their dumbass policy
Yeah, their
about
shitty
letting people make
policy.
videos.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
It is dumb. That's why we haven't made any.
I had a fucking Nintendo when I was a kid. I played Nintendo.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
I played Nintendo.
Cool story, man.
When you weren't watching movies, you were playing your
I
Nintendo.
don't get
Was it
fucking
NES or
Zelda tattoos
NES?
or anything, but what?
Was it
You
NES
should.
or NES?
I had an SNES.
SNES.
I had a
so
Sega
it's
Master System.
NES,
Then
to
I
answer that question.
instead of going like NES was cool. Master System wasn't cool. So somehow I got a Master System.
Of course.
Not by choice.
Yeah.
But I loved it. It was awesome. It was super underrated. So then I switched over to SNES when Genesis became cool.
Yeah.
And then everybody was like, "Oh no, played fucking Sonic and stuff," and I was like,
Yeah.
"No, I got
There's
SNES."
blood on the Mortal Kombat in Genesis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was always like the wrong way.
There
And
was-
then I graduated from that. Sega CD.
Wow.
Also a piece of shit.
Did you have the one where it's like underneath it, or did you have the side by side one?
I had the side by side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The attachment.
Yeah.
I was at a Game Fellas or some kind of trade-in place the other day, and they had a game. Did you ever play Jungle Strike? No, the helicopter game, the Apache game.
Yes,
That-
I've played it.
Those games were fun as hell, man.
Cool, man. Yeah, they were.
I want to see them come back.
What was that for? What
why they
console?
sold
It was on
NES.
NES.
The NES, the Genesis and the Super Nintendo.
Well, I know what to
So,
get you for
Girl
Christmas.
version.
I played one on Super Nintendo. You were a helicopter and you had to like save people and shit.
There was Desert Strike, Jungle Strike.
Desert
and-
Strike, that's what I played.
Yeah.
Because it was, in fact, in the fucking desert. And you just had to, like, pick up little oil cans.
Yeah, yeah.
And there was, like, guard towers and shit. I remember, like, my youth is playing video games that I never beat.
God, you know what's a great
You know what I
fucking
mean?
video
Just
game?
like, I remember that game. I don't ever remember being like, I beat level 1. It's like, I'll turn the game on, I'll play it. Now
Yeah,
I'm done
yeah.
playing
I
it.
bet
Yeah.
none of you motherfuckers ever played Rambo on the Sega Master System. That was a game. It's like a Hyrule Warriors
Probably
kind of.
right.
I don't think so.
Was that the side scroller or no?
Now it's top down.
What was
No, I
what was
never
the
played one.
helicopter game where you're behind the helicopter and you have to move it around on the Master System?
Pilot Wings.
No,
Helicopter Havoc.
no, I don't know.
Commander
Anyway,
Keen.
I remember I had the joystick thing that you play with.
I used my penis.
Yeah, when you're playing.
Just play with it.
Mine.
What? What's up,
Nothing.
Jeremy?
I was just doing this
Yeah.
to the penis.
Jeremy was there too.
How much
He was
would I have
player
to pay
Yeah.
you
Is he
to
skiing?
take that joystick, stick it in your asshole, and then try to play a game?
Man,
By moving Jack.
By sitting down and you have to like.
You move Jack. You just push him around.
Well, the one I'm thinking of was like a flight stick. So I mean, that thing I don't think it could fit in there.
Oh, we can make it fit.
Yeah.
You obviously never watched porn. You can make it fit.
You could fit a flight stick.
yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. For sure.
Just throw out a number.
It'd be 7 figures.
Throw out a number.
It'd be 7 figures.
That's too much.
Human joystick.
7 figures.
That'd be a sweet video, though.
That's an immersion.
Yeah.
That's literally an immersion.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's pretty immersed.
There you go. Season 3 of immersion. Done.
Oh my god.
There's people who definitely just do that for fun, right?
Yeah, there's people
yeah.
who do that for no dollars.
See how
For
high
the
score they can
experience.
get.
If you're watching this and you would like to stick a joystick up your ass and try to play a video game, contact Brandon. We'll see if we can maybe make it into a
Special,
immersion.
We're always
yeah.
looking for more.
Special sponsor only edition of immersion.
It's
Lab
the
rats.
most confusing messages.
Brandon at roosterteeth.com, I believe it is.
I don't think they'll be that confusing. He'll be like,
Yeah.
another one?
No, people are just gonna send links and say, "Watch this."
Oh god.
So we just had, we took the last week off because we had Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
So
Well, we
mostly
didn't take the week off. I mean, we were there Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
I meant the week as in from the podcast.
Oh, from the podcast.
The
Sorry,
weekly
sorry.
podcast
Yes.
schedule.
Let's see.
It was to regroup and take all the notes
Jeff,
that we
as the
accumulated.
boss,
Right.
was like, "Wait, what?
Yeah. How dare
Who
you?
wasn't here?"
We had a podcast between the time we went to New York, right? Like we came back and had a podcast after that, didn't we?
Probably.
I think so. I think the fourth or .99999.
Could have.
Why is that important?
Should have.
I just
going
don't
somewhere
want
with
to talk about the same stuff. I get accused
Yeah.
of saying the same stories
Yeah.
over and over.
No,
I'll
it'll
make
happen.
sure I don't do
That's-
it.
Oh, yeah.
You're fucked. Like, if you haven't seen any of the test episodes, you probably got a good 4 episodes till we repeat ourselves. Maybe
Yeah,
3
yeah.
episodes. If you've seen them, I'm sure it's already happened. And
So-
I don't care.
Yeah. Cool. So you were sick yesterday.
Yeah, I'm
You
still,
missed a
still
great,
a little bit.
a great day of filming.
But you know what,
Definitely.
though? I'm okay with it because I feel like me being sick made it a great day of filming.
Yeah, because it lowered expectations. We were like, let's just have fun with it.
Yeah.
We did
I'm glad your
did a
expectations
let's
were
play
low
in,
because I wasn't
we
here.
did. We did.
we did a let's play in Call of Duty Black Ops. We did another zombies.
The
We
Giants.
did fucking great.
Yeah?
We did
Oh, yeah.
Surprisingly well.
We did really well. It was fun too.
Yeah.
We were smart guys and everything. Then we did a let's play in Star Wars Battlefront on the new game Turning Point, which was good. It
Yeah,
was fun.
it was all right.
We did
We did
another
pretty well.
one
It
just
great,
on the
it was
new.
good.
We did another one on the new
okay.
map.
We did average.
Jakku.
Yeah, Jackie. Then we did Achievement Hunter vs. the World in Heroes and Villains again, which I don't know if the first one's come out yet, but
I think it. I don't think it
Age
has.
versus
I think
World.
think
That was
Hero-
good.
the first one has one of the
came
best
out, but
endings
not
to a
that.
video we've ever made.
Oh yeah.
The very first one that you were in. But this one we did yesterday, fucking awesome.
Awesome.
Intense.
Yeah.
And then we tried to, because we're fair and we're not Xbox fanboys, we try to play other consoles. We all bought fucking copies of Uncharted, the Nathan Drake collection, so that we could get access to the beta, so that we could spend 45 minutes trying to get into a game together.
Yeah.
And then we did, and then Ryan said, all right, we're gonna go.
Yeah.
Where did you have to go?
I think Meg called him or something.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Wife number 1 or wife number 2, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. No, he had to go pick up his kid.
I like when you just mention it. I just hear like low chuckles around the whole thing.
Yeah. It's like
No one like burst out laughing, but it's more like, oh, ain't that the truth?
It's like that knowing laugh, you know.
No, yeah. It's like, well, that ain't a joke. I've seen that.
Yeah, he's like, all right, cool, we did it. It works. I'm gonna go.
All right, fuck you guys.
Yeah.
That's the classic Ryan.
So we gotta record that at some point. Uncharted.
Yeah, I would like you guys to
It's
record it
pretty fun.
today. If you want to play as me, because I don't want to spend another $60 on some old ass games, you want to sit at my station, you can play as me today. If you guys want to come.
That one. Yeah.
Wow.
Surprise.
Multiplayer is interesting. It has
There's a rope
ghosts and shit.
I know how you get when people sit at your desk.
Throw ghosts. You're on the list, the short list
Okay.
of people that are allowed to sit at my
Okay,
desk.
you let Funhouse in the office, and then everything goes to shit.
Like that.
You start seeing pictures on Twitter of all the people sitting at your desk.
Touching my fucking
I got limited
controller.
time to do this Let's Play. My trial's gonna be up
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you got 2 days. You got 2 days of PSN.
When's
Yeah.
it run out?
today. At the end of the
Can we
day.
push it like right to his runs out? If you could get booted in the middle of the
That would be
Let's Play,
awesome.
That'd be funny.
that would just be
We time
ideal.
It's
Just
interesting
right.
though. It's got like a grapple. You can like
You can swing.
Indiana Jones
and then
around
just get
stuff,
shot.
and then just get your shit pushed in
Yeah.
while you're doing it.
Okay.
Yeah. And then yeah, you can throw like angry ghost faces at people,
What does that mean?
There's like totems you can set down that like spit out ghosts and shit.
and they'll just fucking go.
Yeah.
Is it kind of like the Wendigo spirits from
Yeah, it is.
Kind
what's
of.
the
Don't scare
Yeah.
Jeff as much though.
Until
I don't
dawn.
think.
Until Dawn? Yeah. Remember when you ruined Ryan's game?
It's funny. I was
ruined that
reading-
whole
I was
series,
reading
Jeff.
about that
No, but I
yesterday.
mean, legitimately, you tanked Ryan's hard work.
I
and
killed
ruined
less
the
people
whole
than Ryan
series.
did. And I'd like to point out,
Yeah, but it's
also,
the way you
everybody's like,
did it.
it was like nobody died until Jeff got on board. You don't die in that game till the end of the game.
Yeah.
You're supposed to
Well, that one
have
jock
close
dude.
calls all the way through the fucking game, and then at the end,
Yeah.
that's when the shit hits the fan, right?
Yeah.
So people didn't start dying until people were supposed to start dying.
Yeah.
And my logic was sound.
Ryan got mad.
I was trying to save that bitch. What was her name? Jessica.
Yeah.
Yeah. The one-
Ryan
the
killed
one-
4 people. I
I like
two.
I like the one chick died down the hallway, and you're like, okay, let's go back down
Let's
that same
invest.
hallway.
No, because I heard Jessica, right? And I was like, and there was like, do I go down the hallway or do I go
can't
down the
remember their
thing?
names
And I was
now.
trying to, I was
Amy?
trying to save Jessica, right? And so I opened up the trap, died. I'm like, okay, well, don't do the trap this time. Go that way. So I'm still trying to save the what's her face, because she's all like scared.
But the Wendigos, they can make human like
I
sound.
forgot about that.
Yeah.
Ryan would have known that, Jeff. Ryan would have known.
Ruined the whole series.
That was like a perfect sort of like,
He knew.
you know, perfect
It was-
storm of shit because then we lost the face cam. We ended up doing the
It was
ending
almost
3
as if we were
times.
playing the game to entertain.
Well,
and
here's the
not
thing.
to
Yeah.
do
Here's
as
the best
possible.
part about that. I saw that argument happen a lot. That like you didn't know that the Wendigos can mimic voices, but Ryan knew. So if Ryan was playing, he wouldn't have gone down there because he would have known that they mimicked that. It's like, well, Ryan is the one that played, picked up the controller, and then as Jack was saying over and over again. They can't see you when you don't move. Fucking don't move. Don't
booked
move.
it.
Don't move. He booked it and got murdered. That's the guy that knows what you're talking about. That's the guy that you said would have known everything. It's like he literally ran. Jack's like, don't run. Don't run. Don't run. Don't run. Why did you run? And then he got killed.
Ryan's a goddamn idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You, I mean, fucking savage, but he's an idiot.
Yeah.
Savage idiot.
There you go.
Jeff just takes chances, and they just don't work out often.
Listen,
risks.
and
No,
that's-
you
and
know
that's
what?
the
It works
thing
out.
too.
It works out for the fucking audience.
Listen. Well, it didn't though. They were
They're
furious with
fine
you.
with it. Shut up.
You took her down
Shut
that
up, the
route.
audience or
Yeah.
Michael?
You took her down that route, and it's like, listen, they're not gonna kill 2 people in a row doing the same exact thing.
Right.
I can see that logic. It's like, oh, now you want me to go the other way because now I'm gonna die the other way.
Yeah.
Oh no, they're still over here. Oh, okay.
Oh, it's a bad room.
Listen, that's like being angry in a horror movie, like when one of the teenagers gets killed
Yeah.
during sex.
Don't go upstairs.
That's why
Yeah.
they're there.
Yeah.
Once they
Go
get
see if
naked,
they're
they're
to
dead.
die. Yeah.
Their tits sealed their fate.
Yeah, it's true.
I will say, I want to see more games where Jeff plays scary games. Those are always fun.
They're
Fuck
pretty fun.
you.
Watch-
Those were the best. That was
watching-
the best part.
That was the
watching Jeff
most
do that.
fun we've all had collectively in a
Being
long
able
time.
to make Jeff jump at any moment just by going, like just freaking him
Listen,
out.
when he
so much
when he
fun and
stood
it
still
never got
for
old.
10 seconds as Mike trying to decide which direction
And
to
got
go.
him killed.
And then no, he didn't get him killed. Jeff just skipped 20 minutes of the end of the game.
Yeah.
It was like the plottiest
Yeah.
point of the entire game, where like you find out that all the miners have become Wendigos and they're all in
Yeah.
cells. Missed all of that. Missed everything.
I was paralyzed by fear.
Because he couldn't pick a direction. Content.
Content.
Through lack of content.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You won't get that in any other Let's Play.
It's true. Which other person stood there and did nothing? Please point them out to me. Choose your own adventure. Sometimes you choose nothing.
Yeah, that's right.
I choose to not turn the page in any
Yeah.
way, and I'll just wait.
It's like a fucking Telltale game. Sometimes
You can
dot
run out.
dot is the right choice.
I don't think anyone would argue you made the right choice in not moving, but certainly it was a choice.
was a choice.
It was a choice to be made, and you took it.
And the
Matt
Wendigo-
will remember that. It's
Yeah.
like heads coming off.
We cut back to him like 20 minutes later, and the thing was still on top of him. Defended it off forever.
Fight for 45 minutes.
It really was. We played through an entire fucking Hayden Panettiere section.
Hey, is she in the new Heroes show?
I think she is.
They allude to her. I watched the first couple episodes and she
She
wasn't in it.
definitely
Her
seems
dad's
like
in it though.
Yeah, Noah Bennett.
Yeah.
Or as they call
I don't
him,
know why I asked.
HRG.
I don't watch the show.
Well, like the first episode was like it was some big like I forget what happened in the whole first series, but they're
lot
having
of stuff happened.
they're having some like hero reunion thing where it's like like peace and tranquility from between humans and specials or whatever.
When I
And
watched-
then, like,
Evos is what they're called.
Evos, excuse me.
I got stuck watching on a plane, and it was the opposite. It was more like the Mutant Liberation Front, like the like.
Well, then the first episode is like then shit
that
goes
was
wrong.
X-Men
There's like a bomb.
I know, asshole. I'm drawing the fucking. But you got it.
Oh shit, he did.
You got it.
We got one.
Hey!
In there, we should
But yeah, but then
shoot
there's like a
for-
bomb, and then shit goes bad, and the Evos are like on the run, and like there's a human
Yeah.
guys trying to get him alive.
The government's like, it's like fucking like Genosha, like registering you
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah.
Well, that kind of happened a little bit in the original series.
Yeah.
I don't know. I never watched the show.
I mean, I did. That's why I'm just telling you.
I don't know.
That's
I never
why it
watched
happened. Because it did
I
happen.
don't know. I didn't watch it.
And then it kind of went like, oh,
I
no.
can't tell you anymore.
I never saw the ending because I heard they were canceling it, and it was like a canceled. Not like this is the last season. I just didn't care at that
Well,
point.
Asian dude everybody liked, right?
Hero.
Yeah, Hiro.
Didn't speak English?
No, he spoke English.
Oh, did he?
It was one of those things that I liked this show a lot, but then all of a sudden everyone had superpowers. Like,
Well, the problem is too is they didn't stick with it. They
Yeah,
kept
yeah.
changing shit. It's like even in the first season, they're guilty of killing people, and it's like a big moment that they worked 5 episodes towards. But then 2 episodes later, they're like, no, they're back.
Yeah,
And it's just
yeah.
like, it's just, there's no investment.
like, oh, they've been a
everything is
clone now.
constantly
Yeah.
undone and undone and undone and undone.
Yeah.
Like, okay, Claire, the cheerleader, she can heal. Cool. She dies and she comes back to life. I can expect that.
Yeah.
But then like every other episode, they're like, no, we're going to use her powers to bring back this guy who doesn't have those powers, and then he's going to die, and then there'll be a big thing, and that's the season finale. But then 2 episodes into the next season, it's like, nah, it's really not that much of a big deal at all. This guy's back to life again.
Yeah.
It's just like it never had a clear direction. It's like they wrote the script like every week. You know, there was no like set path. It was just too episodic.
yeah. The first season was decent. Like, I remember seeing that first season where, like, they had the painting of Hero with the sword in front of a T-Rex.
Because
It was like,
you thought
oh,
it was all
shit.
going somewhere.
Yeah.
You
And
know,
it was like, oh,
clearly
no.
like they
it's
only
Were there
had
dinosaurs in the show?
It ended up being like a museum or something. Like, that's what they, like, it was
would
him
watch
holding a
dinosaurs.
sword.
Yeah, he did
But
go
it-
back in time though.
Yeah. He
That was
could
season
bounce
2.
around through time. But yeah, my favorite character was Ando, which was Hero's friend, who was just a normal dude who just hung out with him, and then they gave him special powers. It's like, let him be a normal dude.
Yeah.
Like, give the audience one character that they can relate to because they don't have special powers.
They needed Robin. They were like, all right,
Yeah.
here's your utility belt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did the same thing in Static Shock. Am I right?
Absolutely.
Am I right? No.
Gadget. What was his name? Gearbox.
Gadget. No, that was
Yeah, it was
sidekick.
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah. Yeah,
It was the nerdy white dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he was like, I wanted superpowers too.
And he just-
And Phil Lamar was like, all right.
I totally forget his name. Damn it! No, I'm
Yeah.
it's gonna.
No, it
hide
might have
now.
been like Gearbox or some shit like that.
That sounds right.
I keep bringing up subjects I don't give a shit about.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then I gotta listen to you guys talk
Static
about it.
Shock?
Fucking boring.
Hot Streak, the white gangster who got fire powers.
Racist.
I mean, I'm
Yeah.
not wrong.
No.
Pretty much everyone in that show who was white was bad except for the sidekick. Don't look at me like that. This is bad.
I'm just looking at Jeff's stare.
Learned so much about Jeremy today.
Static Shock was a comic, right? Like, it started as a comic?
Yeah.
Yeah? You like comics, Jeff, right? You
It's
want to
true.
talk
I
about comics
assume
for a little while?
like it's
Static Shock.
DC. Yeah, it's DC.
Was it DC or Image?
I mean, they have like Batman and Superman and shit in the show,
Oh, okay.
so I assume it made its way to DC.
So there was,
at some
all right, I'll
point.
talk about a comic book, because I was thinking about the dumb show Heroes that wasn't any good. There was a comic called Rising Stars by a guy named J. Michael Straczynski, who, the guy that wrote Babylon 5. It was a similar kind of concept where like people suddenly had powers, but there was a limited number of people that had powers, and the cool thing about it was when one of them died, everybody else's powers got more powerful. So there was like a serial killer who was running around killing all of them so that to become more
You
powerful.
get more powerful.
Did they do that in Heroes at all?
Yes.
Did they really?
Well, Sylar, yeah. Sylar was the guy who'd collect
Do they
powers.
become more powerful when, like, if you kill somebody? Do you take their power?
No, it was more. It was kind of like that, but it wasn't all of them. It's his power was he could like learn other people's powers by like looking at their brain. So he would like cut their heads off and then basically like learn their power.
It wasn't like a collective consciousness.
So
wasn't a collective
Heroes
thing, but
is
that
a
was just
ripoff
his
of
power.
Rising Stars.
So the
Maybe,
movie, the
but
Jet
they're not
Li
a
movie,
sponsor,
So
so I
it's
don't
basically
give a
the Jet
shit.
Li movie, The One, right? Is this where like they all have powers and I mean that's that movie, isn't it?
Yeah, that is exactly that.
Jeremy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have,
Or
you,
that,
have you seen the one by
or that
Jet Li-
episode of
Jet Li?
Archer where Woodhouse's friend is killing everybody.
So you've seen Archer. That's a
Archer's
television
a great
show.
show.
Archer's amazing.
Have you seen The Man from Uncle?
So you'll sit
no,
down
you
and
haven't
watch
seen The Man
that.
from Uncle. You should go see.
TV shows, like I'll sit down and watch It's Always
Go
Sunny
see
and
The
stuff
Man
like
from
that.
Uncle because The Man from Uncle is Archer. It's
Okay.
Archer the movie.
Here, also, if
Fantastic.
you weren't aware, a movie is just like a TV show, about 3 times as long.
Yeah,
It's
but
the same fucking
but I can
thing.
watch one episode and move on with TV shows.
Just pretend,
I'll do like one
pretend it's
episode,
like a British television episode where those are like 90 minutes long. You say yes.
I have a story to tell. I've been meaning to tell for a couple days.
Uh-oh.
So earlier this week, Jack and I went to LA to play Far Cry Primal, which we did, made a video, and I guess it's probably
Looks
out.
awesome.
somewhere soon. Cool game. It was awesome. But I got to the airport. I was having to run some errands, so I got to the airport. I was worried I was going to get there late. I got to the airport, and I look at a imaginary watch. It was my phone though. My phone wasn't here. It was in my hand. I look at my phone.
You don't have an
and I go,
watch like Gavin?
I don't, because I'm, a
40?
human dude. I look and I go, I have exactly 30 minutes before my plane boards. That's great. I made
Right.
it. I look at security, no line.
Right.
Okay, great. So I walk through security. It takes me 7 minutes. So now I have 23 minutes before my plane boards.
Okay.
Right?
Yep. Wait. You're
Before
thinking?
boards?
That's not true.
He's thinking.
It
Shut
took me
up.
4 minutes to go through. I had 26 minutes before my
Oh,
plane
even
boarded.
more time.
I go through, and this thing has been happening to me lately. I have a MacBook Air. My MacBook Air, you take it out of your bag and you put it in its own thing, and it goes through its own tray. And they look at mine, and they go, cool, and they take it, and then they put it through secondary screening where they have to like wipe it with a thing and go like, it's a real laptop. You're not going to blow somebody up.
Right.
Which I also think is stupid because what if it just wasn't charged? Like what if they open up my laptop and it didn't turn on? Are they going to go like, we have to find a TSA approved plug to plug this in and make sure it works? I don't think they would do that. I would just be like, yeah, the battery's dead, you know?
You're
So then
giving
why
the
bother?
terrorists ideas.
Yeah.
So stop.
So fucking, okay, sure, I don't want to give the terrorist ideas. But so anyway, I'm like, fuck, they got my fucking laptop again. Because it's like the third time that's happened to me in the last 6 months.
You get got
Has
a
that
lot at the
ever
airport.
happened to you guys? Has your laptop ever gotten pulled out of security?
No, mine hasn't.
No,
It doesn't happen to
especially
most
not on
human
Mac.
beings.
I remember when the iPhone first came out, they had me like turn it on and off one time. But
God,
So-
can you imagine that now? That would take a fucking billion years.
So I see it and I go, cool, I need to find the dude that's gonna go touch it and then hand it to me, right?
Right.
And I see him, and then I see a lady, and I see a like a stroller with a kid in the stroller, like a 5-year-old kid, like kid's borderline too old to be in the stroller.
Okay.
5's actually, maybe 4. And then I see a diaper bag, but the diaper bag is a black square that's that big. And I go,
A lot of diapers.
"Ooh." And the guy goes, let's get going. And he opens up the diaper bag, and he pulls out, over the course of, where I'm going with this is it took 22 minutes for me to get through. I like from the second he opened the diaper bag, it was 22 minutes before he checked my laptop. It was a sitcom. It was an episode of Always Sunny of me standing there watching this happen. He starts pulling out Tupperware containers of food. A mountain of Tupperware containers of food. Then he pulls out 5 metal, like very expensive, like Eddie Bauer looking water bottles. 5 water bottles full of liquid. Right. Then he pulls out 2 bottles of green like juice, like, I don't know, some kind of healthy juice.
Okay.
Then a bottle of orange juice. Then 7 bottles of liquid medicine, like prescription liquid medicine.
Right.
Then an innumerable amount of pills in different. I couldn't count those.
Okay.
And he goes, I got to test all these. And she's like, okay. And so he also can't open the bottles. He goes, I need you. She's over there with her kid, so he's over by his machine. He goes, I need you to come over here and open this. So she walks over, very slowly, she's not in a hurry, and opens the top so he can go, thank you. And then he takes and he puts the thing in, and he takes it out, and then he puts it down, and then he takes it, and he goes, I need you to close this. And she closes it. And then he puts it in a thing, and he hits a button, and it goes, it's fine. It's like mixing paint at Home Depot.
Right.
And then he goes, okay. Next bottle. 22 minutes of that. Who takes that? I mean, first off, it had the plane crashed and we were on a deserted island. The lady would have been fine for a month.
Yeah.
I mean,
How is she can't even bring that much liquid on?
what's the
Yeah,
first
that's the
thing
thing.
in the thing? Whether they're like, take your laptop out, take your shoes off, throw
You
throw
can't
your
bring a
water
bottle
away.
of water.
She had fucking 9 different containers of liquid that weren't the medicine. Then she had the 7 bottles of liquid medicine. They're all droppers, and he had to talk about each one. He's like, so prescription, you got to, it's just like, well, it's from sciatica. He's like, all right, cool.
Fuck.
I ended up barely making the plane. I show up as we're boarding, and Jack's like, hey, well, fucking welcome to the airport. I've been here forever. It was unbelievable.
Like Jack, like that.
I was
Did you film
literally,
any of it?
I didn't film, I actually pulled out my phone, and I went to film it, and some TSA guy goes, and I go,
Oh, he
"Alright,
gave
let's
you a
put it back in."
look?
It wasn't
Yeah.
the guy, but it was another guy.
Yeah.
To the point where it was so bad that all the other people that they were pulling stuff out for secondary screening, they ran out of room and they were putting it on the ground. The guy had like, and there was like 7 people behind me. They're all like, and the guy behind me goes, when's your plane? And I go, my plane is literally in 10 minutes. He goes, yeah, me too, man. I don't know if he made it. I made it, but barely. I've never seen anybody take that much stuff on a plane with them. It was like if you went to your house right now and you emptied everything out of your refrigerator and then everything out of your cupboards and then put it in a bag and said, I'm gonna get on a plane. It was unbelievable.
I think they wouldn't just throw the liquid out.
I understand.
Yeah, that's what they make you do.
They didn't. They tested everyone, and I
That's 'cause it was a
understand.
baby?
I understand that she was a parent and she had a kid because I also have a kid, and I've been through this. I've flown. I took Millie on 9 plane flights, 9 trips in her first year of life. I've been down that road. I've never seen that much. That accumulation of nonsense. It was unfucking believable.
Yeah, another bag.
The
full of
grandma,
babies.
it was the mom, the baby,
Look at
and the
this dog.
grandma. And I say baby, the kid was like 4. She was having conversations with the kid, and the kid's like, no, I'm good. You know?
Just give me my
She's
cigarette.
like, you want your orange juice? The kid's like, no, I'm fine. And the grandma at some point was like, I can't stand anymore. And she had to go sit down because she was too tired.
Shit.
20, I'm not exaggerating, it was 22 minutes
I actually.
of just standing there watching this guy very slowly with his blue gloves go like. And it was literally like, I told you how he would have her open the bottle and then test it and then have her close the bottle and then put it down. She would walk back to the kid and have the conversation with the kid, and the kid's like, yeah, I don't know what I want for dinner tonight. I don't know, maybe we get some pizza or something. Because the kid's fucking old.
a steak.
The kid's
rough
too
steak.
old to be in one of the things. And she's like a very well-to-do, very attractive, like older woman. Seems very cosmopolitan. Everything was very like designer, everything. Designer Tupperware, even. But she would go back and have the conversation, and the guy would go like, all right, next bottle. And he'd be like, can you come open this? And she'd slowly walk all the way back over, and then she didn't stay. I don't know why she didn't stay for the process. And then at one point she looks at me and she goes, sorry.
You seem fired up about it.
I was mad as fuck, dude.
Yeah.
It was 22 minutes of my life standing there. So the guy could literally get my laptop and go, I'm like, I'm next. And the guy like walks over and he goes, all right, cool, let me see. All right, here you go. Thank you so much.
Airports,
Yay,
right?
travel.
They're the best. I actually had for the first time just coming back. I was just in Las Vegas over the weekend, and
Win big?
I did not.
No. Where'd you stay?
Monte Carlo.
Good
Oh,
place.
nice.
On the flight back, we flew the same way there and back, but we had a stop in Phoenix, but we didn't have
American?
to get, Southwest actually, but we didn't have to get off the plane. And then we just flew, so there and back, we had a stop in Phoenix. But on the way back, after the stop in Phoenix, we had a, is there a doctor on the plane?
Oh, shit.
A
Oh,
doctor on
no.
the plane?
Really?
Please come to the back. And we were way up in the front. We were like in row 7 or something like
Were
that.
you doing
so
like
I
a
didn't
gang
see it.
beats Boggs type thing?
No, I wasn't. I don't know if this
Yeah.
woman in the back was, but for the next, mostly almost the entire length of the flight, I would say we were like an hour and 20 minutes, hour and 30 minutes outside of Austin at that point, where like I didn't know if we were gonna land or not. I'm like, I hope we don't fucking make like an emergency landing.
Yeah.
Because something was going on in the back of the plane and I couldn't see. And I didn't even know it was a woman until they were like everybody was done. I just saw a lot of flight attendants like leaning over and looking at the floor and like hurtling around an area in the back. But I guess at the end of it was just some woman was like exactly that. She was like, "Whoa, I'm getting the vapors."
Yeah.
And she just got like
This flower
Yeah,
has
she was just
wheels in
like,
it.
"Oh." She was like on medicine or something, and I guess she had like a mixture of she wasn't feeling well and had like a panic attack or something. So she got the vapors on the plane and then just
Yeah.
like sat her ass in the toilet and she took up the toilet for the rest of the flight.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
But I almost got annoyed. Like, listen, that's great, she's fine, but where's my fucking drink? Because I already ordered it, and because it was Southwest, and I guess like the aisles are smaller, they don't push the cart through. They come by, take all your orders first, then they come back with all the drinks. So on the way there, we had that stop in Phoenix. We took off from Phoenix to Vegas. It's only like an hour in the air. It's super close.
Yeah.
They took our order. We didn't even have time to get the orders because we hit turbulence before we landed, and it was like 15, 20 minutes of turbulence, and then we just landed. So they were like, sorry, we didn't get to give you your orders, but, you know, fuck off. But at least we didn't pay for it.
Yeah.
Then this time, on the way back, I'm like referencing them not getting orders. I'm like, we better fucking get our orders this time, especially now because I paid for it. And then some woman's in the back, like, oh, get the fucking EMT bag. I'm in the back, and I'm like, where's my goddamn drink?
Get your drink?
Thankfully, they sorted her out. Got my drink like 20 minutes before we landed.
Locked her in the
Also,
bathroom.
first
Yeah.
time this has ever happened to me. And like, granted, I didn't specify, but I've ordered them maybe 20, 30 times on flights before. I ordered a screwdriver, but a double, you know, which generally speaking, they'll either A, give you an empty cup with ice and a can, like say you get orange juice, give you the can of juice, and then the 2 liquor bottles, be like, pour it yourself. Or they'll give you the cup with the orange juice in it and the 2 liquor bottles and say, pour it yourself, you know, do whatever you want, and if you want more orange juice or whatever you ask for. This woman gave me a double in the cup, mixed. Just
Really?
handed it to me. 2 fucking bottles of vodka and what I imagine an eyedropper of orange juice. I was like, she's bringing it over to me and it's like fucking clear. Like it looks like someone dropped like a drop of orange dye. And I'm just like, there's not 2 in there, right? And I'm like, oh my God, just 2 in there.
I was gonna ask if maybe you were in first class, but it was Southwest, so
No.
No.
Yeah.
And I couldn't believe it. But it's like, we were so close to landing already because, you know, the woman in the back was like, fuck it, I'm just drinking it. So I was just like, Oh my god.
Just doing
It was
shots.
just basically like sipping shots. Never had a drink made like that before. I'm just like, you couldn't give me the option? Lady's like, fuck it, we don't have time for this shit.
Yeah.
Here you go.
That's brutal.
2 bottles.
They're tiny cups, man.
They are
It was
tiny
like
cups.
drinking 2 little shot bottles of vodka with like orange flavoring in it.
Yeah. So how's
Orange
Vegas?
food coloring.
It was fun.
Yeah.
I mean, we went with Lindsay's family because
Is that your first time?
Yeah, it was my first time in Vegas. It was her sister's 21st birthday.
Oh, nice.
On, I guess technically Saturday, so like Friday at midnight. So we went Friday morning, and it was a lot of fun. It was very like touristy. Like we hit all the spots, but we got to do a lot. Like I did that zip lining thing.
Oh, yeah.
Like there's the zoom line. There's like 2 versions. You can zip line, which is where like you sit and you zip. And then there's the zoom line, which is basically like you Superman it and you go flat, and it just goes like you go across an entire the entire strip. It's like
That's
wires
down
leading
in Fremont,
over.
right?
Yeah, it's on Fremont. I know that because 5,000 people tweeted me saying that. I wouldn't
Yeah.
actually know it was there, but people were telling me that's where I was.
Okay.
So like we did that. We saw the Beatles Love Cirque du Soleil show, which was crazy. Like there's so much going on. I couldn't like watch it all at
Yeah.
once. There's just people everywhere.
Because it's like a theater in the round thing,
Yeah,
right? Where it's like right in the
yeah,
center.
it's circular. So, and then we also saw the Blue Man Group, which was fucking fantastic. That show was so good. Like it was hilarious too.
Yeah.
It was fucking funny. It was good, and I thought it'd be good. Like the music was really good, and it was really impressive. Just
Yeah,
like, I mean, it's ridiculous how much they must have to practice for like their stunts and stuff they do. But it was way funnier than I thought it was going to be. Like for a show that has no dialogue whatsoever, they were really, really funny. I was laughing the whole time.
Did they have the columns of the people on the side that start spinning?
Dude,
No, I don't think
No?
so.
Okay.
Mr. Ryan Haywood just showed up.
What?
Oh god.
What? Oh,
Ms.
well,
Ryan
Oh,
Haywood.
no, that's Meg.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I see. I see what you're saying. Gotcha. Gotcha.
Welcome to work at, what time is it? 1:10 today.
Oh, I got in at 10. I've been playing for Game Club.
Oh, dude,
of
110.
course.
Playing
Hey, listen,
games for a living, that's not gonna work.
What do you say?
I already did a video today.
Meg already did a video, Jeff. God, shut up.
We didn't.
We didn't know, but we're doing the podcast. This counts now.
This is a video.
This counts as
Yeah.
stuff. This is a video. This is a
Yeah.
long ass video.
Yeah, it is.
So I'll do the second ad read. It's not really an ad read.
gotta do it twice?
Well, they told me to say it. No, it's for the RT store. Because we're sponsored by them.
Didn't we
Tony.
already do it with the
We
fucking
discussed
socks that
this.
we're not talking about?
Yeah, but that wasn't the ad read specifically. Okay, so let me
Alright.
just throw this out there. It just starts. It just says there's a sale every day. Like I guess you know, there's no pizzazz, there's no flair. They're like,
Right.
"Fuck,
Want some socks?
it's our store. Hey,
Too
bitches,
bad.
your feet getting cold?
you touch
Well,
the
too bad, because
Did you
Achievement
say-
Hunter socks are sold out. No, I was making that part
Oh,
up.
that was good.
Because it doesn't say that. That's the intro I was giving.
Right.
At the Rooster Teeth store, there's a sale every day. At roosterteeth.com. Every day something different's on sale. Might be a glass, a shirt. The only way to find out is to check out store.roosterteeth.com, which is different from roosterteeth.com. You got roosterteeth.com, you got store.roosterteeth.com.
It's fucking 5 more letters is what it is.
roosterteeth.com/store. And you also got, just go to Google and type in RT store.
Yeah.
And you'll probably find it too.
Go to Google,
But
type roosterteeth.com/store.
if you order before December 16th, you can have everything you want by Christmas Day. If you order after December 16th, fuck you.
I like
won't
all
get
Nah, then you
socks.
gotta start paying for expensive shipping options.
Jeff,
Yeah, no, then you tell people Christmas is a little late this year, but I still got you something.
I like how new sale every day order everything is capitalized.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
that's
they're
the
doing
bullshit.
they're doing the
Wow. Like, I'm an asshole and I
Jaden
don't-
Smith.
yeah.
Jaden Smith does that.
Does that spell in at? No, it doesn't even spell
Jaden Smith,
anything.
he tweets the capital letter of every single
Yeah,
word.
Yeah.
like how can our eyes be
So-
real if mirrors aren't
Doesn't
real?
he also go to weddings in stormtrooper outfits?
Jaden Smith?
Yes,
Yeah.
he
Did he
did.
do
He
that?
did. Oh, you know that.
It was someone's. It was.
It wasn't a movie.
It wasn't a movie. It was
Ah,
TMZ.
yeah.
So check out the
that like
RT
Kanye's
store and
wedding?
Jaden Smith's tweets
Can we get Jaden Smith to tweet about the RT store?
for like $1 million
Yeah.
probably.
trees.
Man.
Trees are blue, man.
Like the
That was one of his tweets.
Trees are
All trees
blue,
are blue.
man.
Yeah.
Sounds like an idiot.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but have you seen the Karate Kid?
Rich.
Fucking chop you right now.
It was pretty good. I liked it.
the new
See
one.
at the end when he made
new
the
one,
kid
yeah.
do the
Jackie
snake
Chan?
thing?
Yeah. I enjoyed
He
it.
did that. He made him do that.
That Jackie Chan, he's a good actor.
All he had to do was take off his jacket. Take off
fair.
your jacket, hang it up for your mom. What? Oh, I'm teaching you kung fu?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Surprised you. Jeremy doesn't understand, but it's a movie.
You ever seen The Karate Kid?
I've seen the first, not the one with Jaden Smith.
But you've seen the original with
Yes.
Ralph Macchio.
Have you
Yes.
seen the second
And
or
Elizabeth
third
Shue.
one?
No.
No.
Have you
Marina.
ever seen part 2 or 3 of a trilogy? Ever?
See, he wouldn't know this. Elizabeth Shue is in Back to the Future Part 2.
What's a trilogy? Do you know what that is?
I would assume a series of 3 films.
Oh,
shit. What?
incorrect. Oh, no, yeah, you're right. That's fine.
I got really scared for a second. I was like, oh shit.
I just timed it with Jeff looking at his phone, and I thought it would work well.
It did.
News alert. Wife's at lunch.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So that was a text before
Lunch
was that a
alert.
call?
Yeah, before it was a call.
Falling in
Yeah.
a
You
cake
should have
it
put
up.
it on speaker. She could have said hi.
Yeah.
Did she say hi to us, or was she say
did not.
something disparaging?
Was she happy that you answered during the stream?
I don't think she cares.
No, okay.
Well,
She only calls me begrudgingly anyway.
yeah, but if you don't think she cares, then that means it's like you're good. Because if she cared, you'd know. It'd be like, I'm upset about this. Like when you fuck
I'd
with
have
the
to leave early.
couches. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you got the couches
Sure.
that were too
LOL.
big, and
You
you
were
ordered the
really-
wrong screen.
I did order the wrong screen. But
So
it
what
worked
do you-
out. It worked out in my favor.
So,
it did.
have you
Looks
kicked
nice.
off the studio back there yet? Like, have you done anything?
I just had a whole conversation at the beginning of this about how we watched Ridiculousness with Action Bronson.
Yeah, but that was like you and Millie and stuff.
That's all. Just me and Millie
That's what I'm
hanging out
saying. I
watching-
mean, like, have you like had the official?
No.
You know, like, hey, you know, you guys especially, you do things and you have parties.
Maybe we'll do that with iZombie.
That's what
or
you and
something.
Griffin do. You know, it's like we have a thing. Come check it out on Facebook. Or something.
Maybe we'll do it next week or the week after because we were supposed to go to a place and now we may not go to a place.
Right.
Achievement Hunter. We're
Right.
supposed to go on a trip and we may
Yeah.
not do a trip.
Ryan
so
and
if we
I
don't
are
do the
gonna
trip,
hold down the
maybe we'll do it
fort.
that week.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't want to be vague, but
But that's exactly what
But,
you've done.
but let's just keep it
Let's
vague.
be more vague.
Yeah, you can be more vague while I go take a pee.
Let's
How about that?
let's tease
All right,
an
cool.
announcement. They
I'm gonna
love
pee.
that.
Oh, let's announce an announcement.
Because I want to drink
Oh.
more, so I have
No,
to
let's
pee
let's
first.
tease an announcement that we'll announce later.
What are
Yeah,
you
yeah.
teasing?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's just tease
Oh,
something though.
we'll
Let's tease
figure
anything.
something out.
I asked,
get this.
I asked Yvonne in the manager's
Oh,
meeting today.
shit.
I asked her if it was okay if Achievement Hunter didn't make videos for the week of Christmas, and she said no.
Oh.
Wow.
I was like, what if we just took the week off
So
and we
here's
just had no content?
here's the tease,
She
right?
said no.
We might have videos on Christmas.
Yeah, we will come back and find
No,
out.
it's a tease. If you tell them,
Yeah,
Oh.
they have to find out later, so they get excited for it.
find out tomorrow when we'll tell you when we're really going to tell you if we'll have videos.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll start off Christmas with Achievement Hunter. Santa will bring a video.
So I'm going to pee though.
Okay, not here.
You remember it though. If
Okay.
we ask you about it later, be like, I saw that.
Got it.
Okay.
I have a weird thing I'm dealing with where
What's up?
my kid, I think, still believes in Santa,
Your kid believes in Santa?
but she's 10.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I don't.
No,
Yeah, but I don't.
it's not fun.
I think it's too old.
That is pretty
I mean,
old to
it's-
believe in
it is.
Santa.
I mean, I love that she's got like that amount of childlike wonder in her
Yeah.
life still, but it's gonna hit her that much harder.
Yeah,
right?
I do like that we you know. You're
But I
supposed
also
to-
don't know.
She must suspect, right?
I think she suspects because like we had a tooth fairy incident recently
Yeah.
where she lost her like last baby tooth.
No.
And it was like on a Saturday and we didn't have any money and then we had a whole thing and we forgot. And then she got up that next morning and she goes, "Tooth fairy's not real, is it?" I go, "Why would you say that?" And she goes, "Because my tooth's still there and I didn't get any money." And I go, "Fuck, Tooth fairy's busy. Tooth fairy has a try again tonight." And then I did it, but I could tell she had like a
Yeah.
she's like, "This is
Something
bullshit."
I do like that we.
But I think she just wants the fucking money.
Yeah,
so.
you tell children it's like, oh, you know, like be truthful and be honest. Then you just lie.
You just
to them
lied.
so much.
And I feel
you know.
like every kid in her school must know about Santa Claus at this point.
Yeah.
Well,
So how are they-
that's amazing to me that then that hasn't been spoiled
But see,
by
here's
another
my thing.
kid.
I think she probably knows, but she's keeping it going because it's an extra
10
present.
is what, fourth, fifth grade?
Fourth grade. Yeah.
Fourth grade? Yeah, yeah, you would know about Santa.
I would think so.
I would hope so.
I found out when I was like 6
Months?
7
Yeah.
months old. Yeah. 7 maybe.
I don't remember.
I was born. My parents said, "No Santa."
Yeah, shut up. There's
You're
no
like,
Santa.
"Mama, who's Santa?" And she's like, "That's bullshit. Sweetie, don't worry about that." It's like we don't do that here.
Do you do Christmas big at your house? Like, do you do a big, like, do you have a tree and the whole, like,
Yeah.
Have a
Doesn't
ham.
everybody do that?
not everybody.
No.
Oh. All right. Well, yeah. No, I do.
Okay.
Yeah. Not this year because we're going to Griffin's brother's house for
Okay.
Christmas. So,
But, I mean, that's a
I don't see
family
a point.
thing.
Yeah, but like, there's no reason to put lights and trees and shit up if you're not going to be there.
Exactly. Yeah.
See, I
We're
would
not
think
doing
any
it.
excuse to put Christmas lights up on your house is a good one for Griffin. Like, I imagine she just would go nuts with something like that. Like,
She does.
It should be like Christmas Vacation style, where the house
Well, you
is
saw
like glowing.
You saw Halloween, right?
yeah, exactly. So I would
We have
love
to repaint walls because of Halloween.
Oh Jesus, really?
Wow.
And I would love to do that with my house. Like, just put lights everywhere to the point where the whole street glows.
Do it.
But I am lazy. That's the
Yeah.
problem.
That's a key.
Yeah,
thing.
like I did lights one year in my front where I had a tree in my front yard, just one, and I like wrapped the whole thing with rope lights, like green rope lights up to the leaves part, and then I had just lights all over the tree. But that was the only thing I did,
Yeah.
and I spent like a whole afternoon doing that one tree. Albeit it looked cool as hell, but it was like, god damn, that was a lot of work.
Do they celebrate Christmas in Australia?
Yes, yeah.
So Katie's heard of it?
Yeah, but in July though.
no, they have summer Santa over there, so he wears like board shorts and stuff.
Thong.
So
I would
he wears the
kill
thong. No,
to see you in
thongs over
board
there are
shorts.
different. See me in board shorts?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen you in shorts.
Yes, you have.
No.
Yes, you have.
Oh, maybe.
I wear
Maybe.
shorts like all year, basically, when it's not cold.
He does wear shorts sometimes.
Yeah. I've seen you wear shorts like 3 times.
Wow.
But I wear shorts a lot.
All right.
I would say Gavin definitely takes the cake. He
Yeah.
wears
Yeah,
shorts
for
the
sure.
most. His fucking disgusting salmon shorts
Yeah.
that him
Yeah.
and Dan share.
Yeah.
He's got like 3 pairs of shorts.
Speaking of that piece of shit,
Dan or Gavin?
we had a funny thing happen the other day.
Oh, yeah.
Where Gavin, I guess he feels guilty about leaving town. So he never tells me. He tells you and asks
Yeah.
you to tell
And
me.
Ryan, apparently.
And Ryan.
I mean, he didn't ask me to tell you. I just felt obliged.
I came into work.
Employee
I
wasn't
come into
coming
work
in.
Wednesday, and Micah goes, "Gavin's on a plane. He's not coming in." And I go, "What?" And he goes, "Yeah, he's out the rest of the week." And I go, "Oh, okay. Thanks for telling me." An hour later, I get a text. It's just a photo of Gavin drinking a cocktail in first class, and he just goes, "Cheers." I was like,
Yeah.
"All right, I guess
What
that's."
What's even funny too is because it wasn't
a
even
dick.
like he wouldn't even text me. Like we weren't in the middle of. I could see if we were talking about something.
Yeah.
and
Oh,
we're
by the
like,
way.
hey, we're filming
Yeah.
this. He's like, I'm not gonna be in. Just I'm getting ready in the morning, like 9:05 a.m. I get a text that just says, "Gotta leave town. I'm going to film this thing in LA. I'll be out the rest of the week." That's it. And I was just like,
That's a text I would love to get.
I looked at it and I was
doesn't he
like,
text you?
I came into
guess
work
I'll-
thinking,
I guess
the
I'll
first
tell
thing I do,
Jeff.
first thing I do, I come into work Wednesday morning and I go, "Sorry, Jack and I are out, but we're good. We got to film Minecraft today. We got to film Fishing Jamboree, right?"
Yeah.
And Michael goes, no, I got a text from Gavin. I was like, "Oh, fuck, of course, yeah." And then an hour later, I just get the fucking photo of him drinking a cocktail for class. And then Ryan comes over. He's hanging out with Meg, obviously.
Right.
And then Ryan's like, "Yeah, Gavin's out of town." He's like texting people, and Meg's like, "He never texted me." So Meg has no fucking clue. While they're having the conversation, Gavin texts Ryan about being out of town. So really, it sucks for Meg the most.
yeah. And then you second.
It's like-
And it's like
Yeah.
Meg, Jeff, and then whatever.
right. And then no one else cares about Gavin.
Yeah.
So you've gone through the whole list.
Why does he hurt the people he loves the most? That's what I want to know.
Little prick.
I thought it was funny though.
That's pretty fun.
Like I almost texted you, "Hey, Gavin's not gonna be in," but I was already like about to leave to come work anyway, and I remember just being like, "I'll just tell Jeff when I got there." And your fucking face when I told you,
It's always an adventure,
you
right?
were just like,
It's always like, and I go, "All right, let's film Fishing Jamboree without him then, because it's got to come out." And everybody goes, "You can't do it without Gavin."
"Well, we
I like
can't."
the thought of Michael walking in and going, "No."
I was like, "Shut your mouth, Jeff."
Everybody
Canceled.
was like,
Well, it was just me and Ryan because we were the
Yeah.
only ones in the room. But yeah,
I mean, we're gonna film it without Ray.
yeah. Well, he quit.
That's
let's replace him
Yeah,
with Caleb.
We did that once. Remember?
Yeah, it was awesome.
But that was that before Ryan was in it?
that was
Caleb
the
in?
first one.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Was it
Ryan
really?
was Ryan not in the first
I
one,
don't
or
think
was
he
it
was.
6+ Caleb? Ryan might not have been there. I don't remember.
I don't think
Oh,
Ryan was in it. I don't know. I don't know.
It's all blended together.
Internet
I can't
probably
believe
knows.
we've done fucking 3 already.
I know Caleb split screened in that one though. I remember in the first one he was on a split screen with somebody.
Wow.
It might have
No,
been
I
Ryan.
don't
It might have
think
been
he did.
Ryan.
I would trust Jeremy. The one thing he does watch is
No,
Achievement
no, I will say though,
I've
but
watched
I
a shit
remember
ton of Achievement Hunter.
specifically Caleb didn't have footage because that's the one when he fucking switched around all the fish.
Yeah.
And we were like, "What the fuck happened? What is the score?"
Yeah,
And
you
Caleb
think-
was giggling, but he wasn't filming.
He
So it's
knows-
like-
Back me up that
He knows-
someone split screened in that.
He knows stuff like yesterday. I go, I have this like Google alert set up where I get notified anytime certain videos hit, like Easter eggs and stuff.
Yeah.
And I go, "Oh hey, Jeremy, there's a Just Cause snowman Easter egg in Just Cause 3. You should film that." And he goes, "Oh, is that like the one you filmed in Just Cause 2?" And I go, "I guess." And he
Yeah.
goes, "Yeah, you and Gus did commentary." I'm like, okay.
Yeah, but you know
It
what?
was like
though?
7 years
Every
ago.
age video I've seen.
Here's the
every-
thing though, but there's already a timestamp on it.
Yeah.
Because it's like from until he started working here.
Yeah.
You know, I was never that much, but I could do that for our own content. You know, like the first year and a half of Let's Play, I'd be like, "Oh yeah, there was this video. Gone now.
Yeah.
It's gone forever."
I can-
That'll be him in a year from now. He's not gonna remember shit.
I
He's
can
not
do
gonna
that
know
like up
anything.
until I started working. Like once I started working here, I watched like less Let's Plays.
What are you watching?
All
Yeah,
right,
what the
Jeff,
fuck are you
Jack, Michael,
watching?
Gavin, Ray, Ryan, and Caleb. But that was episode 1. That was the first fishing jam.
So there's 7
that-
of us.
7, so someone
Okay,
was
so-
split
so we
screen.
were
What did
in
we put
it.
Caleb in it for?
I don't know.
Why not?
Or there was just 7. I don't remember.
Alright.
I just don't know.
Yeah, there were 7, I guess. All right.
But was he split screen?
That's what I'm looking for now.
Was he on a solo screen? That's what we
swear
don't know.
someone was split
I know for a
screen.
fact he wasn't split screening in the other one. And it was the Matt Bragg map.
Matt
map.
Bragg.
The raceway, the water one.
Oh, what was that one called?
I
That
don't
wasn't
know.
Minio Kart, was it?
No, wasn't that Achievement Hunter Raceway?
Maybe.
I thought that was Raceway. The one Matt's map, motherfucker.
Yeah,
I can't say it right.
Achievement Hunter Raceway.
Yeah.
I think it was called Mario Kart. I think
It was.
That was
I'm
the
right
name
about
of it.
that,
It's
yeah.
the same thing. What you guys are talking about.
But anyway, Caleb was in that one as well because he was like the map facilitator. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you talked to Matt, but
He
wasn't recording.
He had like Matt's account, and
yeah,
he was logged in as
and
Matt.
that was like we were doing the race, and he was putting a bunch of blocks and shit. Like Gavin set traps, and then he like broke Gavin's traps to
end up being
fuck with
wrong,
Gavin. But
I've yet to see Ryan or
Gavin was
Caleb
fucking
or Jeff.
pissy because
wasn't me.
Caleb didn't film it. He was like
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
shit
yeah,
in the
yeah.
video that you couldn't see in the video.
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
it's kind of hard for the audience to get the joke when the audience can't see it and no one sees what's happening. And I thought that happened with Fishing Jamboree as well.
That
But
was
I could be
Gavin,
wrong.
so it wasn't
So
Gavin.
now we're all just sitting on the podcast watching a fucking video.
Well, I was trying to be the only one, just so I could.
Well,
figure
they've
this thing
joined
out.
in. I
I'm
was trying to keep
No,
going,
no,
Jack.
apologize.
Just
Here, I'll
distracted
do this.
both
I'm
of
such
us.
a fan of our
so no one else can see it.
Yeah, we have
it's
such
just
good-
you with your phone and Jeremy and Jeff leaning in, fucking watching
I've seen
it.
Gavin, Ray, me, and Michael.
I just want to know if I'm right or not.
Go to hell. How about
okay.
that?
All right.
Burn in hell.
Wow, that was aggressive.
So
Yeah.
we're an hour and 24 in. You want to go for another 2 or 3?
Probably.
right.
I guess.
I want to
what
go
did-
till.
what did you do for
I want to go
Thanksgiving?
till Patrick Rodriguez says, "Guys, I have plans tomorrow."
I have,
He just-
I have a
Rodriguez?
family.
He just walks
When
out.
Patrick
here.
Rodriguez come over from animation?
I'm sorry, Patrick Salazar.
Yeah.
Too many people with the same name.
I had too many
It's
things to
true.
draw. Is he even back there?
But listen,
I see
Patrick
Nick,
Salazar?
yeah, Patty's not even back there. Nick's
didn't
back
see him,
there.
yeah.
Yeah, the rest
Oh,
of
that's
the team.
fine.
He's not.
Yeah, it's
He already
fine.
went home, dude. He's got a team.
Yeah,
That's true.
What are you doing? You still haven't done it right.
Yeah.
You still have. You hire
still
people,
show up.
and you still keep showing up.
You poor leaderless people. I'm so sorry for all of you.
You still.
I also don't know who are all you.
Who are you?
I've never seen
Where am
those
I?
guys before.
You probably have once
Yeah.
or twice.
I don't-
You've been known to come out here and ruin a show or two.
Eh.
Sure, they spotted you during a few cleanups.
Jeff's like,
Seriously,
I'm
what is
burning
Patrick
this
Salazar
down.
doing?
I don't know. He's probably taking
he so
lunch.
busy?
It's lunchtime. And it's 1:25.
It's lunchtime when the show's over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that company wide now.
It's just fucking. It's called being a professional.
Okay.
He said,
Drinking your drink.
cheers. Yeah.
Yeah, appreciate it. Hey, so listen, we have insulted him like a bunch of times. John still hasn't made any merchandise.
John Reisinger?
Yeah. Here we
Look
are,
at that
episode
glass he
one.
made.
Episode
Yeah.
one launch. Got nothing. You know who we got stuff from? Patrick Schmidt. Fucking, he made that logo. He
That
made,
little dude
he
is
made the
cool.
logo.
I like him.
And fixed it without anybody asking.
Yeah.
Like
Do
he
you mean
completely
John's
redid
Patrick?
It. Yes.
Yeah, his Patrick.
Yeah. Patrick Schmidt.
There was a conversation about that today, actually, in the manager meeting.
About John not making anything?
Just about off-topic merchandise.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Are we
Nice.
doing
I'm
it?
not going to elaborate, but there
Should
was
we
a
do
conversation.
it? You don't want to be vague, but
Yeah, I don't want to be vague, but
But to
What, you
be
drinking root
vague,
beer?
Root beer.
yeah,
Delicious.
you should try some
There you
beer
go. We
sometime.
got a close up of the hot topic.
Yeah,
Podcast.
that's as much as work John has put into this podcast so far. You're looking at it right there.
Nice.
It looked great on Marcus's set, though.
You can go get your goth gear at Hot Topic.
I like
That,
Marcus so much more than John.
That John Reisinger's a real piece of shit.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like, and you've gotten back to a topic that I've kind of enjoyed of just insulting other people. It's what feeds this podcast. It gets the
is.
most laughs
It's
from
hate.
other people.
It's because they know.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
they
They're not
know.
like, oh yeah, no, I dealt with him.
They
Yeah, that
deal
fucking
with him.
sucks.
He's like, oh shit, it's Thursday. Here comes John. All right, listen up, guys.
It's like,
Clear my set.
They're all fucking cracking up
imagine
with this, by the way.
if
There's
fucking Reisinger, prima donna Reisinger, showed up to film on the spot, and the broadcast team was like, nah, we didn't do it today.
Yeah.
Whereas, man, we didn't feel like doing that. That's not a thing that
There
we're
would
going
be
to
a
do today.
strongly worded letter going somewhere.
He would be very angry as soon as he
Like
took his
somebody emailed a
testosterone that
letter,
allows him
like
to be
he'd
angry.
write it out.
Yeah, he'd
He's
write
like,
it out.
hold on, guys, I got to take my testosterone shot. Now I'm angry.
He'd be like, oh, somebody get me a quill and paper.
Yeah. But no, they're there every goddamn day, unsung heroes, doing their job. Mm-hmm. You're here, I'm
Right,
here.
right.
Whatever.
They're kind of.
I knew that wasn't going to go as far
yeah,
as
yeah.
that.
That's, that,
Where's our shirt?
Well, creators.
Where's our...
We're listed as creators. You know?
Ah, there you go.
Yeah, executive producer, Jeff.
Is
you
it?
executive produced this whole thing.
Yeah.
Remember when you walked in, you're like, Michael, you do it. That's there. You earned your credit.
boom. Executive production.
It's because I believe in you.
Yeah. No, I knew.
I want everyone
I
to...
felt that.
I want everyone in Achievement Hunter to spread their wings.
I felt that.
Yeah. And
You looked around the room and you really saw who was there. You, I guess.
Well, you had done the internet box.
I did do that.
That was like a thing.
Yeah.
You won all the awards.
Yeah.
Yeah. You beat Serial, which is a way better podcast than your
Podcast
podcast, by the way, no
professional.
offense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy.
So you
You
got like
cereal, really?
Yeah.
for like a podcast of the year.
Three times in a row.
Podcast is fucking Serial's fucking phenomenal. I don't know how you did that, but
We were pretty phenomenal.
Yeah.
Back in the day. But you know what the difference was though? We had Ray.
Oh.
Yeah. Was that factor, that that Puerto Rican flair,
breaks my heart.
really added like ay, 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 to like the podcast. He did it.
He was a funny dude.
He was. Poor Ray.
God rest his soul.
Shame about that whole
Pour
death.
one out for him.
Shame about him not making it.
Boy, you talk about someone that really could have not cared less about this set.
Yeah.
He would have been one of them.
He would have been like,
no, chairs are kind of cool.
he'd have been like, 9 out of 10.
I like the root beer. Ball's good. Delicious. Should go cream soda.
Oh, by the way,
If we can get some cream soda on the set for
Yeah.
Ray, that'd be great.
Call props. Where's props?
Put it right in 4 or 5. I think would be
Tribute.
great for cream soda. I think honestly, we might be able to get him on a podcast if we had cream soda. on
Should we
set.
ask for people to
No,
fill
he's
in
always
taps,
available.
too? Have we done anything like that?
What's up?
Taps?
ask the
That's
Taps?
another movie, Taps.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, no, the pull handles.
Who was
like,
in Taps?
You can, like, people can make those things, right? Make some cool looking ones?
Probably right. People
Yeah.
made all of this stuff. I didn't.
Wait, what? People made
Yeah,
this shit?
yeah. Someone made this. That's why I love.
Very talented people.
Kevin
did
Bacon?
this.
Was Kevin Bacon in Taps?
I thought it was not Tom Cruise. Who was in
It's
that?
what's his face? Turk 182.
Turk 182?
You remember Turk 182?
the Turks, like from Final Fantasy VII,
Turk from like Turk and JD?
like
No.
Reno,
Scrubs.
or
It was also
Like Turks and Caicos?
I think
The Island?
Like turquoise, the color.
the guy who beat photographers and was married to Madonna. He was in it.
It's Sean Penn?
Sean Penn, I think.
I don't know. Are we doing this?
just give him one of these.
The photographer's just like taking it.
Taps. I can't think of his name. It was Turk 182. Timothy Hutton. It was Timothy Hutton, right?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Timothy Hutton, you're right. George C. Scott, Timothy Hutton,
Where are you going with this?
Sean
Yeah,
Penn.
like-
I don't know.
He said Taps.
I said, yeah, no, Tom Cruise is in it. Yeah.
Is he in it?
Yeah, he's in
All right,
it.
let me look. Hold
I thought
on.
he was in
It's
it.
just is what's happened.
Tom Cruise doesn't have a bad movie in
No,
his,
he
in his
doesn't.
career.
I just
He's
rewatched.
short.
I just rewatched. Oh, Sean Penn isn't it? I
good
nailed
movie.
it. I just rewatched Risky Business.
Great
Still
movie.
a good movie.
Yeah.
Holds up incredibly well.
Great movie.
Fucking, you know the thing about that is the chick in it is Rebecca De Mornay. Mm-hmm. She gets naked.
Really?
Yeah, you see her boobies and everything.
Man, there were boobs in pretty much every movies that came out
It was
before
a-
1990.
what a beautiful
It was
film.
like,
Yeah?
yeah.
Jeremy wouldn't know.
And the
No,
thing that,
not
the
at
thing
all.
that I liked
I
about
don't know
it
what,
is that
I don't know what boobs are.
and
it
like
wasn't like-
gratuitous violence, like
is it
like
Tom
blood
Hanks?
packs.
He shaked his little butthole in his little tidy whities and like gave something for the ladies too, right?
Tom Cruise, you mean?
Tom Cruise did. Yeah. Tom Hanks should not do
Tom
that.
Hanks showed-
Tom Hanks actually shook his butthole.
Because if you think about it, the 80s,
Cheeks didn't move.
the 80s was fairly misogynistic in the sense that it was always like naked ladies,
Oh,
but
yeah,
you never
yeah.
saw dudes hanging dong.
Yeah.
Which I always thought was kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
But Tom Cruise, he gave it a little action.
You know what movie hangs dong? Spy. I watched that.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Well,
dick
he
in
ain't
Spy.
dong-
penis
He
in
ain't
that
dong
movie.
now.
There's a lot of dick in Vacation, the new one.
Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Forgetting Sarah Marshall has
Hollow
some
Man
lots.
has some dick in it.
Lot, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, even
Yeah.
freaking Watchmen.
The
had
Color of
blue
Night.
dick.
That's true, blue
has
dick.
some Brad. What's his name?
Color of Night.
Yeah, what's
Brad
his name?
Pitt dick.
No, Bruce Willis. Has Bruce Willis's dick in it?
Well,
Not close to Brad, but
So let's start with a B, dickhead.
okay.
There was a movie. I can't remember what movie it is, but
Godfather.
no,
Star Wars.
It wasn't Godfather.
Back to Future
What's the
2.
dude? What's the Dave Foley, right? From
Yeah,
Kids in the
Dave
Hall?
Foley.
There's a movie where his dick was out.
Sky High.
Wasn't Sky High. But I saw that movie.
No? I thought that would have been it.
Dude, Sky High, I watched it.
Great
That's a
movie.
great movie.
I'd listen
that had
to it as-
Farver
Yeah,
from
Farver's in it. He's the bus driver.
Yeah.
Sky has a really good film.
Yeah, it's got
He
a.
lifted the table, guys.
It's got Death Proof in it.
Yeah, it's got
And
a.
also, he flew. He can do both.
Bruce Campbell's in that too. He's great in that.
Yeah.
He's a gym coach.
That was like the start of, maybe not the start of, but like in the midst of Bruce Campbell. Like, I'm taking my career
Yeah.
back.
I want to see Dave
I don't-
Foley's dick. Where do I?
I
get to
can't
see
remember.
it?
I'm sure you can find it. I saw it in
Google that.
something. I
Yeah.
saw it in
That should be
something.
the title of this podcast.
Can you put up a picture of Dave Foley's dick next to a swastika? Can we get that?
That was Mary Elizabeth Winstead was in
Yeah.
Sky High
Yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah.
Like her first.
They
kind
made a
of big
second
role.
one?
No, Sky High also.
God.
Yeah.
Also, yeah.
No.
Damn, thought I didn't see it.
And that-
it was his fucking dad was what?
Kurt Russell. Yeah. He went on to be in
you,
Furious 7.
What do you think a C-stand costs?
Why? What are you gonna do to it?
My wife asked me to buy one for her for Christmas.
Okay.
What are you gonna do? To
Probably.
Well, you're like
150,
staring at
200
something, holding a drink in your hand. You ask how much it costs. Where am I supposed to go?
Like, how much is that television right there cost?
Fucking subscribe to Crunchyroll.
Yeah, that's okay. Let's bring it back there.
Sure.
Do not buy socks at our store.
Well, no, buy our socks.
Don't buy socks.
Don't buy socks.
They
No
won't be
socks.
available.
Store.rooster.com.
Don't buy
Don't
the
buy the
socks that
Strideline
are gonna
socks.
be sold out,
Am I
and you
wearing mine?
know you
Oh, no, I'm
want
wearing-
them.
I'm wearing some
the other
Strideline
one.
socks. I'm just not wearing the right ones.
Yeah, I've got those.
Do you reach the
Can I be honest, Jeff?
Can
when
you?
When I was in
Yeah,
Vegas,
can we should grab?
lots
See
of
my
various
legs swinging.
shops and whatnot.
See, look at that. Boom.
Went to a
Grab.
store that had a bunch of socks, really cool designs and
Yeah,
such.
yeah.
But I'm spoiled now. They were nowhere near the quality of Strideline. It was like, oh, cool, it's just like the Strideline. It's like, oh no, it's not at all.
You know who has socks?
the same.
I'm to prove that this is not just like some like.
Some-
Sorry, I'll hung up. Sometimes I don't talk so good.
He's got tased.
I got like a thinly veiled ad for Strideline, which it's not. I will say that a company that makes socks just as good as Strideline, maybe not just as good, 95% as good as Strideline,
Smart save.
is Vans.
Man.
Oh, really?
I'd say half the time I wear Vans socks, the other half is Strideline.
Your socks always get taken, from what I understand.
My special Vans socks got taken, yeah.
I mentioned I'm actually wearing Stance socks, which they sponsor the Sports Ball podcast.
I don't know
They're
nothing about
really,
it.
They don't
really
fucking sponsor shit.
Not sponsoring this, they'll give them a free
too, so.
ad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a stance and say,
Hey, can we cut out Jack's thumbs up that he just gave? Can we cut that from the
Just
final
be like
version?
a-
Or can you
Thumb like
can you freeze frame on the thumb, zoom in, and it's a logo of Strideline?
Yeah.
No, they're
That's
really good
fun.
socks though. The thing that Strideline has that's slightly better than Vans is they have that band like right around the front and then around like the top to the back, so that your socks don't slide.
Let me ask you
what I
this
like
though:
about it.
does Vans label the foot?
Yeah. For
they
some
do-
of them,
they
yeah.
do, okay.
That's pretty common. Yeah. Have you ever gotten that right? Every single time
No.
that I've ever worn
Nope.
those socks, I put them on and I go, oh fuck.
I not only get the right, I forget, and then
Yeah.
no, I have to change them.
Oh, really?
It's always I put one sock on, I'm putting the other one on. I see it's wrong, and I have to change the
gonna look
first
right
fucking
now.
sock.
Yep. See, L.
Yeah, Jeff is
Every
wearing them on the
time.
wrong
Yeah,
feet.
you fool.
Yeah, I can't
I'm probably
accept
not getting optimal
knowing.
comfort.
You're not. That's the thing. If you're gonna pay for the quality, you might as well get it.
Yeah. I had bad luck.
I mean, I'm sorry about that.
It's okay.
How's your socks doing as of late? How's your supply?
Good. I
or-
lost my first pair of sideline straps. I don't know what happened to them.
Yeah, those different from Strideline.
My sideline straps? Yeah, they're different brand. That's my own company. I'm
Speaking of
starting.
bad luck, so what did you do in Vegas? Like, did you gamble at all, or what?
Yeah, I played some blackjack.
Yeah?
I ended up losing total like $200 maybe. But I mean, that's to put in perspective. I lost $200 at one point in like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And then I also, at a later time, gambled with $100 for about 2.5 hours and left with that $100.
Yeah, that's the best.
So I'm totally fine with that.
Yeah.
Like I got like
I'm sure
I'd
you
go
drank
there-
probably a lot too. During
Yeah, I
that
did.
time,
I mean,
right?
they were
Yeah.
watered down as shit.
I don't
Yeah.
gamble, but I drink, and I love to watch drunk people in Vegas.
Yeah.
It's the best people watching you will ever experience in your entire life.
Dude, go to a craps table. You can sit at a craps table with $100 for hours, and all you got to do is just put down like one bet, and they'll just keep bringing you drinks. It's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
And you
I
can
just
also
like
win money
playing
that way.
blackjack. It's fun.
Jason's got an angle.
Yeah.
He's always
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
your
there's no
story about
angle
when
here.
you yeah, he's like, no, you just bet once and they'll give you drinks for an hour.
No, you have to keep betting. You have to have money on the table. You can't stand there and take up a spot.
Yeah, I agree, but I would never bet just to get the drinks. I'm not
the
there
drink's
for
probably
the drinks.
cheaper at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's more like I'm just gambling. If the woman's gonna keep coming by and throwing drinks at me, I'll keep taking them. Sure.
It's not like a trip to Freebirds.
It's not like a trip to Freebirds.
Do you know that story?
No, I don't think I know.
Michael
that
tells a
story.
great story about you and Freebirds.
This was like this is like wrapped within
involves
within one of like probably the first week of me moving here. When I moved here, this is like to put in perspective. I moved here. I'm like 90% certain. Maybe there was a stop in between, and maybe I'm thinking of when I visited before I moved here because I was wearing the suit, and I don't think we went when I was wearing the suit.
I found the picture, by the way, of you in the suit.
Jack, it must have been when I was visiting. Jack picked me up and we went to Rudy's, like before going back to his house.
Okay.
And it was like
that would have been when you moved here.
this
Because
is-
when you first came here, your visit, you Jack picked you up, and then I met you guys at a shitty Mexican restaurant over off 5th Street.
That doesn't make sense that I would take him to Rudy's in a suit, though.
No, I didn't.
don't
I
know.
didn't go in a suit though.
Maybe it was when you came for RTX or something, but the very first time you came to visit.
Maybe it was RTX.
Before we had
then.
met.
As I visited
I
once,
picked you
came
guys
to
up and we went
RTX,
to
and then I moved here.
That place on 5th Street.
El Arroyo?
El Arroyo. And so I
Okay.
met you guys there. Yeah. And I apologize for Jack taking you there.
Yeah, that's fine. But very early on, Jack was like, "Welcome to Austin, Texas. Here's how the food works here." Like I remember because it was when you were explaining how to eat Rudy's. It's like
Yeah,
you just
yeah.
take the bread, and I'm like, "There's no plates. Where's the plate?" He's like, "No, this paper is the plate." And I was like, "Oh my god." Jack,
Your voice hadn't dropped by that time.
yeah, no, I
You're
hadn't
still
at all.
fresh.
Yeah, I was like, "What? Explain it to me, Jack." So we went to Freebirds within like the first week of me being here, and you gave me like a lowdown on Freebirds. And as we were walking in, you're like, "All right, so they'll give you, whatever you want, but ideally, if you wait for like a bigger dude's gonna give you more."
Hey
meat.
guys, hold on a second.
He's gonna
It's
give you
America's
more meat.
graphic artist.
Hey!
He thought he was gonna get away. Who's everybody's favorite?
Let's get to the bottom of this mystery right now, John. Right?
John.
If people had to poll you, right, and they were like, everybody needs to know, is it rising?
First off, hugs.
Sweet.
Is it risinger or risinger?
Reisinger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like
Just
R.I. Singer.
Now it's like put to bed.
Stop
no one will
being
ever ask you.
stupid.
R.I. Singer, I like that
R.I.
better.
Singer.
Rice
Like
singer.
Rice Singer.
Like Brian Risinger.
Like Rhode Island Singer.
Yeah.
Right. Like
Like-
Rhode Island Singer.
Like Brian,
Finally
I
broken it down
fucking
into a way I can understand.
Brian,
Yeah.
I ruined X-Men 3 Risinger.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Good.
It's a second.
Good.
Next question.
If you want some hops, they're over there. Third from the left.
I can't do hop.
Yeah,
Take your
dude,
pill?
Just take the shot and then
I
take
don't-
the shot.
I don't
Yeah.
have a pill with me.
Oh, would you push sounds a little gravelly? What's the matter? You sick?
I finally had puberty.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That means you just took your shot. So you're
Yeah,
good.
I did. Actually, yeah. Actually, I'm due a shot.
What are you doing
I'm due
here?
a shot.
How much do the shots cost?
Could you
like?
could I borrow
with
some?
insurance? Only like $20 a
If
shot.
you don't take a shot, what happens to your penis?
It goes away.
Turns into a loaf of bread.
Weird.
Turns into a little.
Whittles
It's
and
like
dies.
an ultimate yeast infection. I don't know.
I get it.
Yeah, it like goes into hibernation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like it just goes so far inside yourself it doesn't come back.
Dude, I could use some of that.
Wait, what?
Penises are not worth
You
it.
want it to go in?
That's just a pain in the ass.
They
So
are a pain in the
I don't
ass.
think he can simulate you not taking his drugs.
We simulate that together every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If there was like a PB go inside drug, you should take that.
Do you want me to ask my specialist? next
Yeah,
time?
Is there like an
absolutely.
estrogen shot?
I know
you
we're
can
here to
take?
talk
We
about
were,
my testosterone levels,
were,
but is there a PP going in shot that I
We
can give to a
were
friend?
we were talking. We were saying some really nice stuff about you earlier.
No, you weren't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, Jeff was.
I call bullshit
We
on
were
that.
saying like, look at all the
That was
merch you've
lovely.
made us so
Yeah.
far.
We've got a shirt coming.
Where is it?
I mean, am I wearing
I just
it though?
approved the press today.
Wow.
Whoa.
I just approved the Pantones
You
and
just,
others.
you just heard it live.
he approved it.
He approved the
Yeah.
Pantone.
He's like,
Whatever
he
the-
gave it the. He's got a
whatever
rubber
the fuck
stamp. He
that
goes,
means.
"This is R.I. Singer approved.
Rhode Island Singer approved.
Now it can exist."
Yeah.
Did you feel this table? Feel it.
This
Hit
is a new
it.
table.
Lovely.
Hit it.
Yeah, it's good.
Why do you need a table that can withstand like?
Gavin.
Michael.
Oh, Gavin.
A piece of paper would have been good for
Has anybody
Gavin.
stood on it yet?
No, Jack said he probably could. I
could.
feel like he probably should.
And Jeff can definitely lift
Whoa.
I think Jack could.
I could flip it.
He's meaty.
I just don't want to get a footprint on the center of it. It's
No,
nice.
no,
You
no.
can
No, it's
stand,
so
on the,
nice.
stand on the bar underneath. We also have like stands for our legs now. John, if you ever paid me to be on the podcast, you'd check it out.
Paid you to be on the podcast.
Yeah, if you ever like, Michael, I really want to be on, and I was like, make it
Oh,
worth
if
my
I
while.
paid you,
Right.
so that I could be on the podcast.
Right. I like tried to slip it in. Like
I thought you were like saying
Like this
No,
podcast
give him
sponsored
money.
by Rhode Island Singer.
It'd be like this podcast
Sideline
sponsored by
Strocks.
John
Yeah,
Rising.
Sideline
The
Strop.
RT store starring John
I'm
Rising.
wearing my sidelines. I'm wearing.
You got your sidelines? Oh, get the fuck
Oh, fuck! You got swastika socks.
I got
he's-
swastikas.
he's
Oh,
wearing
shit.
Swasti house.
I don't have any of yours.
All right.
keep
Fucking
selling.
Hitler 2 over
They
there.
were just sold out.
They keep selling out.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm not going to take the socks.
Imagine if
Good
we had-
Lord.
Imagine if we had
there
off-topic
you go.
merch.
It would be a flute.
It would sell out.
It's
He
two-
approved it.
It's two Funhouse logos side by side.
So
yeah.
what do we? How,
I can't tell which one I designed.
Which one did you make? Yes.
I can't tell. I have.
hey, listen, you made one. Hitler made the other. Which one did you make?
It's a coin flip.
People often
Which
have a
one
hard
is
time
it?
differentiating my designs from.
Answer carefully.
Yvonne is here. I wonder if we're in trouble.
Oh, guys,
Take that down.
Come say hello, Yvonne.
I don't think she saw the swastika. We're
Come
good.
on.
All right.
You've never been on a podcast. You can come say hi.
Jeff is inviting everyone
All
on
right,
Michael's
John. Is there a
podcast.
reason you're still here?
Can I be done?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Bye.
No, you're
Okay.
going to ask him about the
All right.
clothes. You're
We'll see
going to
you
ask him
later.
about
Thanks
merch.
for not getting our fucking shirt together, though.
He said,
really appreciate
he
that.
said it's approved.
Well, it's
Okay.
approved. So here's the thing. It's approved. I think
hope
we
it's
have
another
approved.
shirt.
We've had the logo for 5 weeks.
We've approved
6 weeks.
Why did he approve it today?
over 20 shirts too.
Ooh.
Oh,
He's like,
damn.
oh yeah, that logo that we made a month and a week ago.
Well,
I approved
that
it
Patrick
today.
Schmidt made.
Yeah, well, right. I'm sorry, the talent made.
Yeah.
I approved it today.
John watched him make it,
What a cunt.
and that's how he helped.
Patrick makes some pretty good shirts. Hey.
He was like, "Yeah,
What if-
I'll let
what
you
if-
design that."
Let me posit this to you.
Okay.
What if I approved a Minecraft Let's Play every 5 weeks?
Okay. Then we.
You guys want 9
don't think any of
Minecraft
us
Let's
would
Plays a
give a
year?
shit.
Yeah. Are you asking me or the
get another call.
audience?
Yeah.
Is it
You're
Griffin
Oh,
again?
answer it, answer it.
No, it's you don't know who it is. It's
don't know.
unknown.
Probably
Unknown
important.
number.
Yeah.
That's right.
Do you think it's John?
I don't think so. I don't have it on my phone. So
Do you think it's Funhouse? And they're like, why are you telling everybody about the swastika?
All right, so I told you about the fat guys at Freebirds.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, we got back
Yeah,
to
well,
Freebirds.
John kind of sidetracked.
sidetracked
me
me.
there.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, sorry guys, I went off topic.
So what's up?
50.
No, he was finishing his story.
Well, no, I was saying I went to Freebirds and Jack gave me the heads up of like, hey, make sure you try and wait for the fat guy.
Can
'cause
you
the
do
fat
it-
guy
can you
will
do it in
give
the Jack
you-
voice?
He was like, dude, you gotta like wait for the chubby dude because the chubby dude will give you extra meat and you won't even have to pay for it. Like he'll hook you up. And he did say that to me.
He had a whole thing.
It's just something I took with me. I was like, I'm good. I mean, like regular at Freebirds is like, oh, it's so much.
Gotta go for that
Now,
action.
can
now
do
they
that.
got, now they
Can
got
do that.
scoops where they actually like make
I
sure
know.
they're all the
Oh,
exact
is
same
that has
size.
gone away?
Yeah, that's
I
all
got a
gone.
bit.
They've ruined the fat.
Yeah.
I don't have a
strategy.
Ryan level of disillusion with Freebirds, but I have a minor bit when I realized that they're a California company.
Yeah,
I
that's-
thought they were Texas.
Yeah,
everybody says they're from College Station.
Yeah, for the longest time
but
I
they're
thought
not.
they were from College Station. No, they're from Southern California. And it's like, oh, shit. I was even forgiving the fact they're from College Station. It's like, oh, it's still a Texas company, but no, it's not even a Texas company.
I find
sad.
I've been in Austin long enough where like I genuinely now appreciate things that are from Austin more so than like, yeah, I want to be part of that. Like the first 3 years of me living here, it's like, I'm not from here.
Right, you
But, like,
have no
I
allegiance to this
finally
place.
hit that point where,
You take some ownership.
yeah,
Yeah.
like number one outside of Austin would be Tito's. Like I always get Tito's
Absolutely.
vodka, and for a while even like. I got so ingrained in the Austin culture of it. Oh, it's from Austin, it's Austin. I'm like, wait, they have that? And then the last like 2 years have been like, oh, everyone has it everywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
they didn't used to, but they do.
I'm shocked. I was still shocked every time I'd order. I'd be like, you know, again, vodka and orange juice is like my go-to. I'm like, kind of vodka you got? I'm like, what do you have? Tito's comes up, give me Tito's.
You can go anywhere in America and they can say, what can I get you? And you can go, I'll take a Tito's and tonic. And they'll go,
Good.
yeah, okay, I know.
I like
I'll do
Tito's.
that,
Or like Shiner.
Shiner's good.
That's
Okay.
nice.
Yeah.
You know?
Austin's got some good ass beer.
Yeah.
We don't get credit for being like a big microbrewery city like Portland, for instance. But Austin's got
512 is good, man.
512 is good. Fucking Austin Beer Works is good. Hops and Grain is good. They got good stuff.
Fireman's. That's Austin, right?
Fireman's awesome. That's real ale.
I
Yeah.
enjoy me some Fireman's 4.
Got the national beer of Texas, Lone Star.
Actually, drinking it right now.
There you go.
Out of your Hot Topic glass.
Hey, thanks, John.
Hot topic.
More like not topic.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because we talk about whatever.
You didn't tell me about the double
Man,
meats guy, Jack.
Huh?
You didn't tell me about the double meats guy.
Well, it
well,
doesn't
it's
apply
gone now.
anymore.
That's-
was
the
it already
problem.
there by the time I showed up?
Oh, yeah, I was gone by
Oh,
then.
because the week before I worked here, Jack took me to
Yeah.
Did he?
Freebirds.
I think it's
And-
you and Matt there, right?
yeah, it was you, me, Matt, and Caleb.
Okay.
That exciting group
Wow.
of people.
Yeah.
But
Really sucked that one up, Jack.
that was already at the point where Ryan was like,
Hey, dude.
he was like,
Thanks
don't
for
go.
taking, thanks for taking that bullet.
Yeah.
Took a
absolutely.
hit on that
Yeah.
one.
It's like taking the kids to the park.
Ryan was already like, he was like, don't go, man. Don't go to Freebirds.
I don't know what
like on my way
his
out.
distaste for Freebirds is.
He got sick
food
once.
poisoning once.
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah, that's bullshit. Though.
happens
You
to
can't get
everybody.
sick one time eating anything and then be like, oh, I hate it.
That's
I've had
it.
it forever.
Don't.
Yeah.
I got food poisoning from McDonald's when I was 5. I've eaten it since.
Yeah.
If you got food poisoning every fucking single time you went to Freebirds, sure.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I went there once and it didn't work out well. That's
Even like
pisses
twice
me
in
off.
a year. Like twice in a year, I'll forgive. It's like, okay, that sucks. That's shit.
like-
Yeah.
But
How about twice? Twice is enough.
yeah.
Right.
But
Yeah.
once is like, oh, it was like,
That's
yeah.
like-
Something messed up.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's like when you check the
Shit
reviews
happens.
on shit and it's like 5-star, 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 1-star. It was broken out of the box. That's not a review. You got
Yeah.
a defective product. Fucking get a working product and then give a review.
Yes.
It's broken out of the box does not warrant 1 star. It warrants 0 stars. You do not give a review.
You
If you
reset
get
it.
it out of the box and then you have terrible fucking customer service, that's a review. That's
Yeah.
like 1 star. It came broken out of the box and then
And they didn't fix
and
it.
it was like dog shit. But like 1 star. It was broken out of the box. Customer service was really good though, and I'm getting a new one.
Replaced it tomorrow.
I'll tell you
They're
about
even
it
letting
when
me
I
keep
get
the
it.
broken one. They said, don't bother sending it back.
Fuck you at half
Now
a star
I gotta
if I
dispose
could.
of it.
Bullshit.
No, I gotta take it outside and put it in the trash can.
I always see that shit on
That's
reviews.
fucking
That's
annoying.
every review. It's like, didn't work. 1 star. I opened the box and it wasn't inside there. The thing that I bought wasn't there. 1 star. Did it work 1 star to your standards? Really? Fuck you. Another thing that I'm fucking fired up about, I'll bring it up now. I was mentioning this to Jeremy earlier. It's pissing me off the amount people use salty and vinegar now.
Oh yeah,
Fired up.
Okay, and then I figured I might as well go into it.
Fired
Well,
up.
that's what I compared it
Yeah,
to because it's like cringe. Like, and as far as we're concerned, what we see on like the Rooster Teeth website and YouTube and on our subreddit and our videos and stuff, cringe has been down lately.
Yes,
okay?
absolutely.
it was big for a while.
It was huge. Like earlier this year,
Caleb's
last
in
year.
this cringe. Like,
Or
no,
it's like-
that's not how it works.
People don't understand what it means when it's
Yeah.
just like, I don't even like the interaction between these two people. Cringe. It's like, no, when two people are having like a fluid conversation, it may be boring, it may be stupid. If you had 2 fucking nerds, I'll give you 2 Ryans talking to each other about fucking PC nonsense and you wanted to like blow your brains out from boredom, that doesn't make it cringe. It
No.
makes it like uninteresting conversation.
Yeah.
Like, cringe.
Like, how often do you walk into a room and 2 people are having a conversation and you go,
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
sure, Reisinger, yes.
Yeah,
Anybody
absolutely.
else? No, I don't know.
Right. And it's,
pulled a muscle
only
in that.
one person, yeah. You made that face when
shit.
you saw him coming.
Oh, did he get
missed
disaligned? No, I just missed my chiropractor appointment.
And you forgot,
I was
to
supposed to call
change it. It was actually during
that's
the
what that
podcast.
call was.
That's what that call was. You missed it. I remember I asked Jeff.
Well, you just paid for that one.
I asked Jeff on Wednesday if he'd do the podcast, and he was like, I gotta move my chiropractor appointment, but yes, I'll do it. That was it, by the way. Calling.
That's it. Your access is gonna get.
Did you say, what did you
I'm
say?
gonna get fired by my chiropractor.
That's what I thought you said.
Like, that'll happen.
Yeah, they can
Just
drop
double
you.
check it.
I think that means you get let go. If you're really fired.
Like,
They're like, we're keeping this.
man.
It just takes
Yeah.
a spine.
You're too difficult to deal with.
I feel like a real jerk.
You feel like
Jeff.
a real
I gotta-
horse's Caleb.
I gotta pull my head out of my Reisinger.
Yeah, you pronounced it correctly too.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
It's like
Singer.
Rhode
That's
Island.
good.
Reisinger.
Yeah.
Reisinger.
Reisinger.
Right.
He was like,
Reisinger.
fuck you, how would you pronounce it? I don't know. Got a lot of syllables in there, you know?
Reisinger.
Sorry, just trying
many
to
letters.
just trying to clarify.
Shitty graphic artist.
Well, you can pronounce it that way if you want.
Andre Reisinger.
do you remember when that dude was really good?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
he didn't even work here. He came and he visited and he's like, here's all these designs.
Dude,
You know why? You know why?
And we were like, that was awesome. That's
You know
awesome.
why,
That was awesome.
Jeff?
And he's like,
Style.
job,
Oh.
cha-ching, checking out.
He was thirsty.
He was
That's
thirsty.
why. He was like,
Now he drank from the cup. Motherfucker ain't thirsty anymore.
but if he could design a new cup to drink from, that'd be
Yeah,
great.
well, he's
true.
gonna. I'll tell
Maybe
you
an
what.
off-topic
I'll tell you
cup.
what. He'll approve it
Yeah.
next year.
Yeah.
Listen, anyone out there, if you want to make it and have John approve it at some point, you feel free to.
In all seriousness, though, he's my best friend.
Yeah.
No.
In all seriousness, you're full of shit.
That dude hates me.
Yeah.
He does not like
Well,
me.
yeah, I mean, every time you're on this podcast, you just say nothing but nice things
Do you
about
remember
him.
when
Yeah.
we did? I did on the spot for him.
Yeah, you did.
I
And then he got all
remember
mad. He was all like, "Yeah."
Remember when I mentioned earlier in this podcast about how I've watched you ruin shows on the set?
I
was one of the
didn't
ones
ruin
I
that show. I made it
mentioned.
a memorable show. And I was like, well, I wasn't any worse than Joel or Gavin. I was definitely worse than Jack. Jack was there. He was fine. Except for the sock thing. That was disgusting.
Oh, yeah, that was
But
fun.
I wasn't worse than Gavin or Joel. Gavin and Joel both been invited back on the spot.
Several times.
I have
Many times.
yet to be invited back on the spot.
It's funny.
I took all of the, like, there was a time, this is a long time ago,
Right.
when Gus and I went to Comic-Con, and we made a joke to about 2,000 people. Over and over again about how Joel, because they kept asking where Caboose was.
Right.
We made a joke that Joel wasn't allowed to be there because of Megan's Law.
Right, yeah. I remember you mentioned this.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Gus and I both made the joke, but Joel didn't talk to me for a year. Somehow Gus got free of it. Gus and Joel were fine. Joel was like mad at me forever about that. I took all the heat because of the joke that Gus and I both made in conjunction with each other together, equally 50-50 partners.
Yeah.
I took all the heat for that, which is fine. But I'm getting Reisingered like that.
That's cool. It's a live camera, no big
Right in
deal.
front of the camera.
It's like fucking-
Meg, you walk fucking behind it. Not in front of it. What the fuck? I just saw
I saw a flash
I
of
just saw her
shadow.
head in the corner of my eye.
It's working with fucking amateurs. Left and right.
God damn, dude.
Look, she already made her video for today.
Yeah.
She checked out.
Let's just
Here.
ruin all the others.
Who cares? It's just a shit show.
Hey, do you have anything bad to say about Gavin?
Yeah, you want to bash him? a
Oh,
little
your
bit?
house is haunted. You mentioned that.
Oh, you got a haunted house?
That's not something bad about Gavin.
No, it is,
dude,
'cause the
is
ghost
your house
probably
really haunted?
hates
Can
him.
you come talk about it?
Yeah.
I'm not even being a dick. I just want to know.
I thought it was a brand new house.
You know how we are about
Brand new house.
haunted
Brand new-
houses.
Yeah, one of the
They build it over like a cemetery or
no,
something?
no, one
burial
of the
ground?
contractors was killed making it.
Oh.
And they buried him
I
in
just
the
walked in front of it. I
wall.
shouldn't have.
Yeah, exactly. You know where it is.
Don't block my shot.
You've been on camera
Sorry.
already
I'll move
today.
in.
Sorry. No, yeah, it's a new house, but when we were unpacking, Gavin, he kept going, what? And I'd be like, I'm unpacking the kitchen, I'm not saying anything. And then I heard like, hey. And I was like, what? And he was like, I didn't say anything. And I'm like, I swear I just heard someone whisper, hey. And he was like, oh my God, I've been hearing that too. And then he left, he went out of town.
I didn't tell you first.
Jeff's like, I'm gonna bust this ghost. You see that face?
And at like 5:30 in the morning, like some weird, like super loud electric noise played in our house, and it like woke me up. The animals started going ape shit. Like it never happened again.
What's an
Once it
electric
happened.
noise?
I don't like, you know what I mean? Like some electronic has like hit like a hard stop.
Yeah, like lightning.
Like,
Let me ask you a question. When are you and Gavin getting married?
that's a question for
Dude,
Gino.
put Gavin on the spot.
Well, he's not.
Yeah.
He's been on the show again, but I haven't.
Yeah. Can we get? Hey, did you think?
Do you other than the haunting? Do you like the house?
It's beautiful.
You're
And I just
enjoying
want
it?
to say, Gus is a heat dodger. Because Gus says shit sometimes on the patch that I get all the heat for. I didn't even say it. Gus fucking said it.
Oh, you mean
We
like
talking about
are
a
you,
certain
are you
girl
talking
and
about
shit?
when
Yeah.
you fucking
All I said was,
railed
yeah.
Fallout 4 and you were like, it's amazing?
Yeah.
I didn't say shit. Gus
Have
said
you?
shit.
Let me ask you a question. You're a gamer, right?
Yeah.
You're not a fake girl gamer, as people
Sweet
say.
girlie.
Oh, you gamer
What are you
girl?
playing right now?
So much Crossy Road, and actually I just played Dust and Elysian.
What's your high score in Crossy Road?
468.
Fuck you!
Jesus.
Fuck you!
You were really
It's up
into
there.
Crossroads.
My high score is like
into it.
105.
Oh, Gav just beat me for, I think his is 530.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I was into it just to beat Gavin.
I'm gonna
And
I'm gonna check the
I
leaderboard.
beat him within
998
a
is the
couple
highest
tries.
score on the leaderboard.
That's bullshit.
How much must that suck? 998
Yeah,
was your high score. You were
998.
2 away from 1,000.
That game
That's
is
it?
fucking
really?
hard.
Yeah, that's
Gavin
it.
was saying someone was up to like almost 10,000.
Yeah, I thought it was nothing.
I
Oh, like
suck.
9,900.
That's very different.
But it's right.
That's
but
really
it's
good.
10,000,
Still
yeah,
sucks.
thank you.
Still sucks.
Yeah, it is.
Where's the
Same effect.
where's the leaderboard?
Arguably, it sucks more.
Yeah, I got up to 338, but now he's past me. I have to dethrone
I
him.
think you don't
gotta
get it till
die
you
first,
die.
yeah.
I didn't hear about this game until the patch.
Yeah.
That's right.
I'd never heard of this. And
When we
then-
played it a shitload in LA,
Yeah,
started
yeah.
playing it,
That's where I got sucked into it.
and
539.
Yeah, 530.
Like Gavin?
Jesus Christ, Gavin.
Well, first we were just trying to beat Michael's score, and then I beat Michael's score, and then Gavin was like, "Well, I gotta beat your score now." And then he couldn't for days. He was like, "I'm not even gonna play anymore."
That's
And
why he
then
couldn't tell you he was on a plane leaving town.
see,
He
this
was
is
too busy playing
also he
Crossy Road.
also
Everybody else
loses.
got text messages. I got nothing.
That's what we told the story. It's bullshit.
He also-
you found out from Ryan.
Yeah.
He's a bitch, and he loses because we all discussed like while we were all playing Crossy Road nonstop. I was like, let this also go unsaid. But I'll say it anyway. We're not playing this when we get home. Like I'm gonna play real video games.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
We're on a fucking trip. I'm on the plane. Da 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 da. He took that shit home.
Oh yeah.
He did.
Practice at
He
home.
took it seriously.
Took it in
yeah.
his
He took it
life.
serious.
He does that
It's
though.
a
He
it's a
does that.
bathtub game.
Yeah,
for
he
sure.
Dude,
does
I'll
that.
kick the shit out of him.
Let me ask you a question.
Oh, Gavin likes his bath.
Fuck
Yeah.
you, Gavin, you fucking rat fuck.
So excited
Next-
for you to
next-
come home
That's
now, baby.
salt. Okay, that's vinegar.
Next week, Michael and Lindsay
So
and
cringy.
Griffin and Millie and I are all going to watch iZombie in my house in my big TV. Do you, not Gavin, want to come hang out with us?
Would love to.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
I'd love to. As long as it's not Gavin.
Yeah, no, he won't be.
Well,
I mean, he
think
won't
Dan will
come
be here
anyway.
He won't be
too.
invited.
I think Dan will be. But me and Dan maybe.
Oh, Dan's always
I think
welcome in
Dan's-
our house.
Dan's here.
He's the best.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. What's the date?
Sweet.
It was
All
lovely.
right.
Sorry to interrupt
So
your
you're talking
podcast.
Not as
No
always.
worries.
This
It was a
upcoming
pleasure to see you.
Tuesday. Today's Friday. You're talking about this Tuesday.
This Tuesday.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be here.
Sure. So what are we gonna do? I guess we should assess, see how many episodes we have, see if there's a new one on Tuesday, because we
Yeah.
shouldn't go more than 2.
We won't watch more than 2.
The problem, especially with us, is we take some time.
We take some time.
We like a slow burn.
Only because of schedules are complicated.
Yes.
I'm out of town, you're out of town.
Right.
everybody-
But then we also, I will say, I like discussing the episode. We watch
do.
and watch and watch.
You want
Something
all the time.
happened. Pause. Let's talk about what just happened.
you want to be able to talk about like curmudgeon
right
Liv.
now. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna wait till the end of the episode. We're
No.
talking about it right now.
Like, whoa, she was just racist. Let's talk
Only
about that.
person that doesn't put up with it, Millie. But that's fine.
That's yeah.
She's like, why are we stopping it again? We're like,
Yeah.
shut up. We're talking.
She
Michael's like,
gets-
deal with it.
I don't have
Shut
to.
up, child.
Jeff does it for me. I don't have to.
She gets a
We're
little
like,
bit of.
shut up. Go to bed.
I'd say that, but yeah.
There is no Santa. You gotta tell her,
Tooth Fairy's
man.
bullshit.
I don't know. I don't know what to
10?
do.
You're gonna
I don't
rip
know.
off that Santa band-aid,
She also
man.
pulled this fucking thing.
The second she gets in middle school, she should not think Santa's real in middle
If
school.
Santa goes with middle school
she
to her,
pulled
it's
this
a
thing.
problem.
She pulled this thing where she wrote us a letter, like a letter like this long, very well written,
that long.
to mommy
a
and daddy
scroll.
love Millie, which is
Right.
like on the top. It's,
Okay.
And it's a letter about how all she wants from Santa for Christmas is a kitty, like a kitten.
Okay.
But she doesn't want to ask Santa until she makes sure it's okay with us first. If she gets a
Oh,
kitten.
that's adorable.
And I'm like, well, yeah, we're getting a kitty. And Griffin's like, no, we're not getting another cat. And so now we have this whole thing, and like, I'm trying not to be the bad guy, or the good guy that becomes the bad guy because Griffin doesn't want to be like, I'm not gonna be the shitty parent, you know, who
Right.
says, no, we can't have another cat.
So just do
and
it.
I'm like, there are dynamics going on in my household that are very difficult to navigate right now. It
Have
is
Santa send a message that says
complicated.
no.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
From Santa.
Fuck
go to
another
hell.
cat.
And it's like,
Yeah.
oh, it's brutal. And Griffin's like, we're shitty pet owners. We don't need another pet. And I'm like, I know, but she asked for it, you know? And she's like, she doesn't get everything she asked for. And I'm like, I know.
Can
but
elves
she-
build a cat? No.
I don't know what to do. And I'm trying to be a good husband and a good dad, and I'm not doing,
What if-
I'm failing at both.
How about this though? Compromise. Get rid of the cat you have and get a new cat.
Yeah, like a fish. Just flush it down the toilet.
Right.
Flush my cat down the toilet.
Right. Then
You don't flush a cat down the toilet. You throw it over a bridge into a river.
no, you put it in a trash can.
In a burlap
Really.
sack, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go to Austin Pet
Shit,
Salon.
you
I'd be like,
threw
hey,
it in
can I
the
just
trash.
Did you throw cats in the
swap
well?
it out?
It smells like kerosene.
I don't know what to do. I don't know. And
Get the cat, man.
And it's like, and I asked a question. I'm like, well, if you don't get a kitten for Christmas, what would you like? She's like, nothing.
Oh, no.
Did you reply with, "There's
She's
no
like,
point in living"?
Yeah, she's just like, you know.
This is
if I-
literally
if I don't-
it.
If I don't get the
You will
kitten,
ruin
then
my
I just,
childhood.
it's fine.
Well, what if you don't get the
don't
cat?
give me anything.
I'll
I'll be
just
fine.
die.
I'll be fine. I'll just be. I'll just won't believe in Christmas anymore. You know, it's like,
Yeah, well, I mean, maybe that's a 2-for-1. Like, don't get her the cat and
yeah,
tell her
yeah,
Santa's
yeah.
not real. Be like,
A double
welcome to
whammy.
the real world. I got you nothing. Give her like a Frank Christmas.
There's
Just get her a
no
big
cats
box
and
with
life
nothing in
sucks.
it.
like fucking Judd Nelson in Breakfast Club. No, Dad. What about you? I just fucking burn cigarettes on her.
Have you seen The Breakfast Club, Jeremy?
I was hoping you weren't gonna.
No, of course you haven't seen. Who do you know who directed The Breakfast Club?
No.
Of course you don't.
This is. I don't like what's happening.
Watch a movie then.
Films.
You have so see like what you're saying makes no sense when you're like I don't have time for like an hour and a half. You've had 90
So,
minutes
like-
to 2 hours your whole life. Now you're fucked. Now you have like 6 months of films you have to watch.
Yeah.
So like I know
Stop
you can
the
read
insults.
because you bragged about it earlier.
Right.
So like
No,
if you
that's
went to
doing
CNN one day and you're like, oh, John Hughes died. Who the fuck is that? Who cares?
I mean, I wouldn't say who cares. That's mean.
I would say 90s John Hughes like
Yeah, sure, yeah. I go with that, but
Didn't he direct Home Alone?
yeah,
Yeah.
he directed every great movie.
Every great.
Plane, Trains, and Automobiles, Uncle Buck, fucking
direct
16
Uncle Buck is
Candles.
so good.
How much did he direct and write?
Did he do Weird Science?
He wrote a lot too.
I,
didn't he?
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
he did not do Weird Sense.
Well, no. Anyway, good director.
Yeah.
Did a lot of
So I've heard,
Great
I've
writer.
heard in the past couple
for
minutes.
for,
Rat Pack.
for some movies, yeah, for sure. All right, so I think we should just end with that sigh, right?
Wow, that was
Wrap it
just
up.
disappointment.
We're at
there.
like 2 hours exactly.
Wow, really?
Oh, we
Yeah.
did 2 hours.
Oh,
That's
shit.
not bad.
2
Hey,
hours.
we did it.
We did it. We did the sponsorship, right? Like
Yeah,
those
you
ad
did ad
reads.
reads.
Dude, so good.
I didn't ruin anybody's ad.
No, you
read.
didn't.
Yeah, no, you were great. I knew you would be, Jeff. Fucking sales came in here and they rustled your jimmies, and I was like, stop.
Managed to
I
get a
almost felt
swastika
like
on
they
the
were
first show.
they were pushing me into being a dick.
They were.
Yeah.
That's what I
They
took
wanted
from
it.
that. I'm
I
like,
got that impression.
are you want to shut up?
They were like
That was what I
asking me
wanted
to be
to
an
say.
asshole.
They're like, Chuck,
Yeah.
don't do it.
They were like, wink, wink, nudge,
Yeah.
nudge, just shit all over it.
Yeah.
Shit on it.
But I can't because I am a huge fan of Crunchyroll.
No, yeah. I appreciate that.
anime.
So am I. I
Favorite
love
anime,
anime.
Jeff.
Huh?
What's your favorite anime?
What's fair at anime? What's my favorite anime?
Yeah.
There you go.
Lane, the Serial Experiments. Fuck you, I do know it.
Wow.
That was a sigh from off camera.
What's up?
That's a good one.
That's
It is a
good one.
great one.
Meg says
well
it's a
done,
good one.
Jeff.
Meg seal
She
of
went
approval.
like,
Here's the deal, Jeremy. I'll always have an answer for everything.
Yeah, it's true. You're
You'll
prepared.
never paint me into a corner.
well, that's okay. All right.
Well, we have a goal for this podcast.
Thanks for watching. Tune in next week where another assortment of people will be on, and maybe we'll also have more sponsors.
Don't
or we
expect
won't.
don't expect a lot of Jeff on this podcast. I'm not gonna.
No, you'll be on next
He's
week.
gonna be on every single one.
Yeah.
You'll do it. You'll do it.
I'll
He'll
do it
do
on
it. He's gonna do it.
holidays.
Figure out probably about this far in.
Nugent.
Oh, no, please stop.
Oh, can you do that?
Please stop
All the
with
monsters
the-
like gone?
with the
No,
bullet.
they're still-
no.
Okay,
There's
good.
definitely
'cause
over here.
They
There's
are
definitely-
not near me. And
Is
I'm
someone
pretty
just
happy
dropping
about it.
enemies on my head?
Ah, damn it! I lost the screen again.
All right,
My
shit,
God.
I need a armor.
Oh, it's an absolute Oh!
What's a mall?
What is that?
It's a mall?